Welcome back to Locker Room Talk with Dalton and Sebastian. This is going to be our college football week 3, NFL week 2 roundup. It was a fantastic weekend for football. I mean, just all around. Really just all around sports weekend. We had T-Bud and Canelo. It was a great fight. I wish Canelo would have won, but is what it is. We had UFC Nocha. I don't know if you saw the spinning
Oh yeah,
elbow
I totally
that Diego
watched.
Lopez landed.
I totally watched
No, you
Spites
were
and
watching.
football.
I did both, man.
You're just built different, I guess.
I'm fat, but yeah, no, it was great. It was a great sports weekend. Started out as always, do a little bit of OU talk. Really, not a whole lot to go over in this one. OU did exactly what they needed to do and just dominated Temple from start to finish. 42-3 was the final. Mateer 20 for 34, 282, and one touchdown through the air. The pick was tough because that was a bad. He should not have thrown that to Keontae, and Keontae kind of died. But Mateer also had 7 for 63 on the ground with a long of 51, which that GT zone read was just beautiful. It's a beautiful play call. Torrey Blaylock led the team in rushing, 14 carries, 100 yards. Isaiah Satania 7 for 97. Jaron Kanik had a 2-point conversion pass, which is pretty fucking sweet, to the punter, which is even better. And then the defense just balled out. Michael Boganowski probably killed their quarterback. Reggie Powers got a sack.
Did you see that?
Still no turnovers from the defense. I did not. I don't have.
We're recording during the Tampa Bay Houston Texans game. Texans just blocked a punt, and they're in Bucs territory.
Fuck. Oh, that fucking blows.
They won't score. Their offense stinks. Both offense. Dude, the punter just did like a spinning like taekwondo.
They almost got one earlier. Oh shit. But no, it was a really good. Yeah, I know. It was a really good showing for OU. They really just went out there and handled business and kicked ass like they were supposed to. Do you have any thoughts on the OU drudging of Temple?
Yeah, they actually looked good on the road for once. Like this has been a team that's been like just haunted by going on the road and playing their opponent and not playing up to expectation. So I'm happy that they came out on fire, especially after a win against Michigan. So, and you know what? Sure, I think we're a really good team because did you see Michigan this week? I mean, I know it was Central Arkansas or Central Michigan, but I mean they stopped them.
I think Oklahoma State is a lot. I think Oklahoma State's a lot worse team. Do you see how bad or how close Northwestern kept with Oregon?
Yeah. Well,
or how much closer? I mean, it's 24 points, but still. But yeah, no, Michigan also kicked ass. What, 63-3 or some shit?
No, it was like 63 like 10 or something. But yeah, no, the team looked really good. Offensive line. I mean, you're missing Fasusi, and it was apparent, but like he'll play. So
yeah, apparently it was good to have Dolby back. Good to have Dolby back. Apparently there were videos of Fasusi like sprinting on the field, even with the boot on. So I think it was more precautionary than anything. So
yeah, I don't like that. I don't like him sprinting when he's got an injury. Keep it safe,
but it is what it is.
Oh my god,
the Jade Knott thing still is confusing, but from what reports say, oh my god, damn it, Levante. Was that Levante David that dropped that?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
I told you. Like Texans offense is terrible. Okay, this is great podcasting. We're off to a great start.
It's fantastic. No, we're doing great. The Jay Knott thing, not getting any snaps until the fourth quarter. I was looking at some reports and watching some videos. Apparently, there have been issues within the team with him not bringing it at practice, and so this is more of a disciplinary thing, whereas he's not providing them the fight and the grit, the work hardedness, whatever the hell you want to call it, during practice during the week, and so it's leading him getting less snaps. But when Torrey Blaylock can get 100 yards on 14 carries, is what it is. But
I've got to take.
I think we're going to need Jay Knott if we're going to win more than 8 games this year. And I would like for either the coaching staff to stop dicking around and get them in order, or for Jay Knott to stop dicking around and be good to go. So, your thoughts?
I think it's all of the sun. I think it's all a facade.
Yeah.
I think this is a play on the coaching staff and Jade Knott. I think they're just saving him. I know everybody's very concerned with the Jade Knott situation, and all the reports that we heard in training camp that this guy's a baller, he's got the juice, and then he's not performing expectations. We think, oh, it's just another one of those players, like last year. You know what? Here's my take. I think they're saving him for SEC play.
You think we open up the?
I think you can. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to guarantee it. I think it's going to be the Jade Knott coming out party this weekend.
Okay. So we put the keys in the Porsche and take it out the garage this weekend. Is that what you're thinking?
Mm-hmm. I think so. I know so.
I like it.
And Blaylock.
All right. And Blaylock.
Yep.
It'd be awesome if we ran for like 220 on Auburn.
I think we can. I'm a little more confident than I probably should because Auburn has a pretty good squad. They still can't pass
the
the
defensive
ball.
line is pretty nasty.
Yeah. They still can't pass the ball.
Yeah, I wonder.
And, they got a 5-star quarterback.
Yeah.
Which,
5-star. He was great in high school.
We could have some issues getting to him considering he was going to be out the first half.
Yeah, no, that's complete bullshit. That was a horse shit call. But
yeah, I was going to ask you what your thoughts, but there we go.
Yeah. That was not happy.
On a scale of 1 to 10 of how horseshit it was, like how
I'd say like a 7.5, 8, because he definitely hit him up high, but he hit him with the face mask, and they say he launched into him. I don't know that he really launched into him.
It wasn't a malicious attack.
No. The Jaden Hardy one was worse, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The one they didn't throw. But there were
Lewis
across the weekend. Keon says that one, because that's technically a defenseless receiver or a defenseless player going for the ball. Yeah, no, that one was the worst. That one, I think even George Stoy tweeted out. He was like, if the R. Mason Thomas thing was targeting, then what was that on Keontae's?
Well, hopefully we get a
I hesitate to say the word assassination, but it was definitely an assassination.
Well, no, it was bad. Yeah, like it was terrible. I mean, they should have thrown it was more targeting than R. Mason Thomas's.
100%. 100%. 1,000%. But the whole targeting thing this whole weekend was crazy. We kept getting those random drop flags in the middle of the games. It was insane.
Yeah.
Utterly insane.
Everybody was getting called for targeting. Like the Vanderbilt player. Yeah, the Vanderbilt player when he hit Lenore Sellers. Weeks, the linebacker for LSU. There was I mean, they reviewed 2 targeting calls for Oklahoma, and
I know. Did you see the that all-time LSU tweet where they were like, "How long did it take for Florida's season to go off the rails?" And it was the 3 Weeks brothers sitting next to each other on the bench.
That's what I didn't see that. No,
it's so good. It's so good.
Well, we'll talk about it a little bit. Neither of those.
Yeah,
things.
We definitely will. No, it was a crazy day.
Mateer looked good. He had some lulls, but I mean, he's probably the best quarterback in college football right now.
I would think so. Yeah. Did you see that tweet Cole Kulick had? John Mateer is like 20th all time. I don't know, but he's scored a rushing and passing touchdown in 9 straight games dating back to last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Stud.
It's a pretty crazy stat.
Makes sense. He's the best quarterback in college football.
Yeah.
Everybody was hyping up they were hyping up the Arch Mannings, the Cade Klubniks, the DJ Lagways, the Garrett Nussmeyers of college football, the Lenore Sellers. All these quarterbacks stink. I mean, there's 3 college quarterbacks right now that stand above the rest. Well, actually 4. There's 4 college quarterbacks that stand above everybody else, and they weren't even. I mean, Mateer was kind of in everybody's top 10, but he wasn't as hyped as those other guys were. Sawyer Robinson, stud. Yeah. Haynes King, I love Haynes King so much. And oh God, Joey Aguilar.
Joey Aguilar's balling. Dante Moore has been balling so far this season.
Yeah, he's looked really good.
That was my camera doing.
But
the kid from Cal has been balling this year.
Yeah. Your camera's doing us all a favor right now.
Yeah, it's like this is what Jameis Winston saw before he got LASIK. What the fuck is happening?
This is the Jameis Winston experience.
Yeah, this is what Jameis is going to see after he gets traded to Cincy and gets fucking blown apart by all their goddamn.
I actually don't hate that.
I don't either. Jameis Winston to Jamar Chase, they might score 100 touchdowns.
Well, yeah, T. Higgins and all those guys that they have. Yeah. There you go.
There we go. I'm back, baby. Hell yeah.
And that's Jameis after LASIK.
Your guys' stream. Yeah, that's Jameis. Yeah, exactly.
Oklahoma has the best defense in college football. It's like top 3.
It's minimum top 5.
Yeah,
that's a conservative top 5.
Yeah, I think it's top 3.
They have the best defensive line in college football.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Hands down.
The amount of
close.
Well, Texas just took the lead. Nick Chubb. All right.
It's fun to see Nick Chubb playing football again. You can tell he's lost a step though.
Chubb is still pounding it in.
Yeah, that Chubb is definitely still pounding it in.
There's really not much else to talk about in this game.
Oklahoma, not at all.
Did what they were supposed to do. I'm happy that they did. Big one in Norman this weekend.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. Maybe I think the best game all weekend. There were a couple contenders, but dude, Tennessee Georgia was an all-time football game.
It was.
You're missing. My God.
No, it was a fantastic game, and it looked like to start Tennessee was just going to run away with it. I mean, Georgia's defense had no answers for what Josh Heupel and Joey Aguilar were cooking, which impressive for Georgia to be able to come back and win that game in overtime. By the way, we got an overtime game, free football.
Couldn't have gone to overtime, but it did.
Yeah, I thought both quarterbacks looked good. Gunnar Stockton, I was very impressed with him. I didn't think very highly of him as a quarterback going into the season, but impressive. But Georgia 44, Tennessee 41 in overtime. Coming out of this game, both teams have to feel good. If you're a Tennessee fan, all right, you're a Tennessee fan, you just lost to Georgia in this fashion. Do you feel better about your team? Or I guess let me rephrase this. Do you feel good about that outcome?
I think you feel better after you send a couple death threats to the kicker. Once you've kind of gotten that out of your system, not advocating for it, but
it happens. It's SEC.
I feel good. It does happen. And I feel good about it because I think you are absolutely terrified about your defense. And I think for Georgia, you question it a little bit. But I think you realize, hey, we have a dude in quarterback that we didn't have last year. And we're probably in a better situation now than we would be in had we paid Nico or just kept him around. Also, that Chris Brazzell kid from Tennessee is a fucking stud, man.
He's a stud.
Absolute stud. They're 6 for 177 and 3 touchdowns, dude.
Yeah. No, he's really good. And their offense has gotten much better. Surprisingly, like their offense, considering what they've lost at offensive line at receiver, they haven't seemed to lose a step. But defense has taken a massive step back.
Yeah.
Their defense is not as good as it was. And for Georgia, I mean, you're happy about the outcome, but I mean, going into this game, we knew Tennessee's defense wasn't going to. I mean, we knew Tennessee's defense wasn't any good. I mean, it's not like they're terrible, but I think they had a couple of takeaways. But they give up a lot of yards, and they do give up points.
Yeah.
So like, the hope for Georgia to win this game was, hey, our defense, like, we need to keep it low scoring. We can beat them if we can, keep them to 21. Well, that's not what happened at all. Tennessee scored 41 points, and like I don't think I've seen a Georgia team with under Kirby Smart win in this fashion, except for against Oklahoma, which we don't like to bring up the Rose Bowl game. But
that touchdown in overtime.
You can count a handful of times where like a Georgia team has won by outscoring their opponent. Like I mean,
in a shootout.
When they scored, in a shootout when they've scored at least 40 or more points.
Yeah, you win by outscoring your opponent, Sebastian. Come on now. I know it's not something you're used to, but it's kind of how it works in sports.
That's fair.
I will say, as if I was a Georgia fan, the most exciting part for this whole game, outside of obviously how bad the defense was, that's not exciting, but
their offensive line.
Depth on offense.
Yeah, their offensive line was really good.
Their offensive line was fantastic, but the depth on offense, they kept having dudes get banged up and sent out. Like Cash Jones had one carry, but they were bringing other dudes in constantly. Nate Frazier, I think he was the third back to come in for him. Ended up leading them in rushing, 14 carries for 73, averaged 5 per carry. And then they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They had 8 different receivers.
Yeah. Well, Gunnar Stockton, I mean, he's and they have really good tight ends as well. He's more of a spread it out.
He's good.
He likes to spread the wealth. Unlike Carson Beck, who he finds his one guy that he likes to throw to. Yeah,
for sure.
So,
but
it's impressive win for Georgia. Awesome. A very, very impressive win for Georgia, especially with how young their team is. They have a very, very young team, and SEC media days. Kirby Smart talked about it. The way that he was talking almost made it sound like Georgia was going to take a step back this season, and maybe they have a little bit on defense, but they did figure it out in the second half. So, maybe this is where they turn the page and they become better, or their defense starts to pick up on the scheme a little bit. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. It was a fun game though. Next game I kind of want to get into, and I'm really upset that that we didn't get to record last week. We both had some shit going on, but and I think we both would have called this too had we been able. We both definitely called it because we texted about it during the week and Saturday morning leading into it. Georgia Tech beats Clemson 24-21. Yeah. I love Brent Pry, and I love Haynes King, and I love Georgia Tech. And they were one of my.
Are you an honorary Georgia Tech fan now?
I'm an honorary Yellow Jacket, dude. Let me tell you. Whenever I was playing like NCAA 08 on my 360 mascot mashup, I was always the Yellow Jackets, always. All right, I've grown up in this a little bit, but I do hate what they've done with their uniforms. The uniforms were a lot more fun last year. Besides the point.
Yeah. I get more enjoyment
right now.
Go ahead. I was going to say, I get more enjoyment. Like, I know it's, hey, Georgia Tech won the game, but I get more enjoyment knowing that Clemson lost the game. It's just, it's fun to make fun of Dabo Swinney.
It is fun to make fun of Dabo. And I've never been big on Cade Klubnik either. And so to see my assumptions be proven correct, it's kind of nice.
Yeah. Well, with Cade, you can see the confidence starting to kind of dwell away from him.
Yeah.
There was a couple times where Dad was on, which I don't know. I mean, Clemson could, they could easily. I mean, I'm not going to say they could easily, but there's a path where they win out and still make the playoff and potentially win the conference. I mean, if they just kind of rally the troops, it's kind of like what happened with last season.
I was about to say last season they kind of just remember that they were the most talented team in the ACC and play like the most talented team in the ACC. I don't think so. I think Miami is.
It's got to be a wake up call for Dabo at this point. Like, nobody is a big fan of the transfer portal and the way that it currently works, but this is the new college football. Yeah, he took 2 players. Did you see the message board of the Clemson fan that was basically rally? Like, I mean, he was advocating for the fact that Clemson was the best team in college football. They were the best team because they stuck with their recruits, and they built the team through high school recruiting rather than going through the transfer portal. They he basically gave props to the troops too, because the troops were the only, like, the academy or the military academy teams were the only other football programs
Teams to
that
do that.
yeah. So shout out to
I
the
did not
troops.
see that, but it
It was
sounds
funny.
like
It was great cope.
aggressive coping.
It was
Yeah.
fantastic coping.
Okay.
So, but
That's so good.
Clemson, dude, until Dabo figures it out and utilizes the transfer portal, they're going to continue to be in these situations.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, they're
and that
I mean, you're
defensive
playing with a hand tied behind their back.
I mean, this defensive line that was supposed to be so good, everybody was talking about these edge rushers being the best in college football. Where is it? And they couldn't. They did a good job of stopping the run at times, but
I mean, Haynes King saw it over 4 carry.
Yeah. Haynes King, he's a dog. I like him a lot. He's just, there's no flash to him. It's just play within the system, tough.
It's just grit. It's just grit, dude.
It's straight grit, and I love that. But yeah, this was an entertaining game too. The fire drill kick. College kickers, man.
Awesome.
College kickers are back.
Awesome. Love it. Absolutely love it.
What is your take on Clemson? What is your take on their situation?
Like their season outlook? Or just the Dabo thing, or
program outlook?
I think you're entirely correct. I think you, like I said,
I want to believe in Dabo.
I do too, because I do too. I want what he idolizes to work out, because like no one loves the transfer portal, just like you said earlier. And I think you have to, I think you can do 2 things. I think you can, oh my God, Bucky Irving. I think you can acknowledge the transfer portal fucking blows, but I think you also need to not run your program with one hand tied behind your back.
Yeah.
If you're going to win and you want to compete, no matter how much it might suck to do this, you have to nut up and you have to use all the resources available. And until they start doing that, Clemson will find themselves in the situation currently. Georgia Tech, Miami, Florida State. Fucking who else is in the ACC that's been, I mean, serviceable this year? Like there's plenty of teams. NC State. There's plenty of teams in the ACC that are using all of their resources available, and they're becoming better programs.
Yeah.
And
even their blue chip players, their blue chip players that they recruit out of high school aren't developing the way that they want either. Like that is true. He probably needs a new defensive coordinator.
Yeah. Well, he fired Wes Goodwin last year, right? And
I thought we just took Wes Goodwin.
No, he fired him. Or resigned or something. But that's how we got him. He was like let go or whatever. Also, I don't think Garrett Riley's that good of an offense coordinator.
No, he has the last name Riley, and so that's what
that's it.
Automatically attract TCU and then Clemson.
Yeah, but I think even at TCU, and you're right, it is the Riley name, but I think even at TCU, I think it was more so Sonny Dykes than it was Garrett Riley.
You think so?
I think so. Well, maybe it was more Max Duggan than it was anybody else.
Yeah.
Max Duggan was...
Josh Hoover's been good.
Josh Hoover has been good. Now that he got rid of all the furry accusations.
Yeah. Well, I think we...
that's beautiful college football. I love that. Mid-June, just freaky allegations on your quarterback. Gotta love it.
Oh.
Are they going to do it? Come on, Big.
It'd be amazing if they did. Okay, that was our Georgia Tech Clemson talk. Georgia Tech, great win. What's another big game that we should hit?
Are you surprised Billy Napier still has a job today?
Well, I was surprised that they kept him in the first place.
True.
So, but I mean, I guess I don't blame them for keeping him because they
were trending
so strong. Yeah. Like DJ Lagway was looking great, and he doesn't look great right now. But also, he missed several. I mean, he missed spring, summer, and fall camp.
Yeah. He loves throwing to white and purple jerseys, so that's for goddamn sure.
Yeah, dude, that was brutal to watch. I mean, after they scored on the first drive too, like it looked like, dude, Florida has a chance. Like LSU's offense, I don't know what's wrong with LSU's offense right now, but like, dude, their defense did everything they could to keep them in that game, and he loves to throw interceptions. He's Mr. Interception.
Can Florida not run the football? He
After
threw
the
it
first
49
quarter.
times.
Well, they just kind of got away from it after the first quarter. Yeah, they weren't bad at running the football either.
That's what I felt like when I was first watching. I paid more attention to the A&M Notre Dame game and Vanderbilt South Carolina. But
oh my God, Bucks! No way.
Well, I said that hick is shit,
dude. That's
let's go Baker.
What is that? That's 2 weeks in a row where he's had a comeback, a fourth quarter comeback.
Yes, it is. God damn it! I love Baker Mayfield. Baker balling in the NFL is my favorite thing that's ever happened. Oh,
he was great on that final drive too.
Yeah, the resurgence of Baker Mayfield's career makes me. I go to bed happy at night because Baker Mayfield's balling in the NFL. There's nothing I wanted more outside of This is what I wanted from Sam Bradford. But it is what it is.
Okay, I kind of want to watch this 2-point conversion real quick. Okay, never mind. They're going to time out. Billy Napier still has a job. DJ Lagway's brain is broken. He's probably going to transfer out soon. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. Florida needs a reset. Maybe
Florida's got Miami this week too, don't they?
Hey, listen, John Gruden wants to coach in the SEC.
John Gruden does want to coach in the SEC.
I think Florida would be back if they hired John Gruden, but I don't know. College, it's a little bit different.
Coach O is also barking around looking for jobs too.
Yeah, that's true.
Coach O might fit better at UCLA.
Well, we need to keep OU needs to keep Coach O. Like, we need to keep him in our thoughts just in case. I don't want to believe it, but oh no.
Shit, did not get it.
No, they didn't. Damn, they're gonna have to on this kickoff. Like, they're gonna have to. They should have just went for the extra point. Well, no, the 2-point conversion.
I mean, it doesn't make a difference either way.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so Florida's got its problems. I mean, there's really not much to talk about with Florida. Like, losing to South Florida just kind of broke that program, but the defense was still playing good. Let's talk about LSU. I feel like LSU has been, or their offense anyways, has been a massive disappointment other than Cade Durham.
Yeah. You and I noticed a trend this weekend. As we continue to speak positive things, shit goes south for whoever we talk about. And you know how high I was on Garrett Nussmeier, say 3.5 weeks ago? Like, he looks dead, dude. And
they didn't switch offensive coordinators. They still have Joe Sloan. I don't know what's going on there. I feel like they downgraded that tight end a little bit.
Yeah, they definitely downgraded.
Yeah. Well, I think Bauer Sharp is fine. Like, he looks good. I don't think they're not the problems. I don't know what's going on.
Did they really hire Seth Luttrell?
I think it was I thought it was Tennessee.
Yeah, no, he's in Tennessee.
Okay. No, maybe they did. Yeah. Maybe he's secretly working for LSU. Who knows? But
he could be.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with LSU. Nussmeier it's not like he's been bad. He just hasn't been what we expect. But don't let Brian Kelly know. Don't ask him about the offense.
Don't ask him. Don't fucking ask him. Holy shit. I think his exact words were, "Fuck you, I'll kill you and your entire family." Is that what he said?
Pretty close. What he actually said was, does that have to be the first question you start off with? We won the game. Okay. We won the game. We played to win the game. Very close. Yeah, very close.
Yeah. I mean,
do you look
either way? I think you're
correct. Okay. To we've already talked about two of the teams that Oklahoma has to play. Do you view either one of them as a real threat now, considering what we've seen from both of these teams?
Tennessee and LSU.
Yeah.
I do, because by the time schedule wise, I think if we play Tennessee this weekend, I think we put 40 up on Tennessee. Does Tennessee put 40 up on us? I don't think so. LSU, I think if we were to play LSU this weekend and we beat LSU, I think it looks very similar to the LSU Florida game. I don't think we're going to light up the world, and I think we're going to hold their offense to, pretty low, because their defense has been fantastic. The reason I say schedule-wise I'm still worried about it is because with South Carolina losing, before they lost, coming into this weekend, 8 of our 9 opponents were all ranked in the top 25. And we'll get into the AP poll here in a little bit. But the beatdown of the gauntlet that is the SEC is very real.
Yeah.
We learned that last season. Now, the OU team last year was not good, and they probably win 7 games in the Big 12 last year. But when you have to play Auburn, who's a physical fucking football team,
Let's like wear down.
Can say, yeah, and then you play Texas, and then you play South Carolina, and then you play Tennessee, and then you play Missouri, and then you play Alabama, and then you play LSU, and it just keeps stacking and stacking and stacking. It gets more difficult. And
I don't really view Alabama as much of a threat, even if it's in Tuscaloosa.
I feel much better about our schedule than I did coming into the season, as of right now. But we'll understand a lot more about how the season's going to go after the Texas game ends.
Yeah,
that's 6:30. 6:30 on October 11th? Yeah, 6:30 on October 11th. We're going to have a lot more questions answered.
6:30.
So, well, the game kicks off at 2:30. So, 4 hours. 4 hours for the game, an hour to process, get the liquor out.
Yeah. And hopefully that's goes in our favor. We'll see.
Hopefully that's good liquor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're going top shelf, not cheapest and easiest shit I can find. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
if it's cheapest and easiest shit you can find, it's going to be a tough night.
LSU and Florida have a lot of questions they need to answer. Florida's just got to. Oh, I mean, they've got everything they need to answer. Yeah. Well, Oklahoma's feeling pretty good. I mean, I know we played cupcakes.
Great.
But the Michigan game was all right. I mean, that offense is still jelly. This isn't even going to be the best this offense looks. I think it's
we're getting Johnny Gibson back in 2-3 weeks. Hopefully, we figure out the Jade Knott thing pretty soon. Jaron Kanik is leading the SEC in tight end receiving yards and catches and everything. Just need him to get his ass in the end zone. I hope when he gets in the end zone, someone hands him Burger. I know we talked about this earlier, but I'd love to see him get a touchdown this weekend. And they just grab Burger and aim right at right at Jackson Arnold. No hate for Jackson. I love Jackson. I hope he's great.
We're still doing like the gun signs, like the gun waving.
I know they're still doing all that. They're not.
Yeah, they're still doing the celebration.
Yeah. So I don't know. I like it. I think they're cool. I fuck with it. Is what it is. Any other games you want to touch on? We had a
South Florida.
Arkansas Ole Miss was fun.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
Taylor Green is a beast.
Yeah, he's really good. Ole Miss, dude, their backup quarterback looked good. I mean, I think Austin Simmons played a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't.
Yeah, he did.
When I watched, it was Chambliss. I think that's their backup. He looked really good, dude. Like he looked better than Austin Simmons.
He did.
He was a stud, dude.
It's maybe the goal to being successful in college is just being a backup quarterback at Ole Miss. Because when Austin Simmons came in last year, he lit it up.
Yeah.
Dude, Jackson's heart.
That's a good point. Yeah, no, I don't know. Their backup quarterback looked fantastic. But let's see.
The biggest one left is really Notre Dame and
Texas A&M. That was an awesome game. That was a great
fantastic football game.
Yeah,
it was fantastic.
Marcel Reed looked fantastic. Now Texas A&M having Mike Elko and your defense not being very good, that's a problem. But if you can make up for it having a really good offense, then
Well, I mean, I said it, and we kind of talked about it earlier in the year, but especially after week 1, I mean, Notre Dame's got a dude at quarterback for the first time in what feels like forever. I mean, what is this, the Raiders?
Yeah, first play of the game, Geno Smith throws an interception. Chargers, man, I told you this is my dark horse team.
Speaking of interception, I mean, we'll get into it with the NFL stuff, but I'm just so happy for Billy Bowman last night.
Yeah, that was sick.
It just popped off the dome. I love him so much.
But does Notre Dame? They have the best running back. Like they have the best backfield, right?
Yeah.
Jeremiah Love, Jarian Price. They're studs. Marcus Freeman 0-2. Is this the second time he's been 0-2 in his
I don't know.
Well, they got to run the table now. Notre Dame, if they, I mean, again, this was a team that was in the national championship last year. Like if they want to keep their playoff hopes alive, they have to run the table.
Yeah, has anyone checked on Shane Gillis?
Probably gonna.
Is he okay?
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh my God,
he's probably a few beers in.
Anyway, Notre Dame. They got to run the table, and they are probably going to have to kill a couple of the opponents they play. Like, I think,
yeah,
you want to make a statement. Yeah. Purdue, they're a better team this year than they were last year. You're going to have to spank them. Like, you're going to have to kill them. You're going to have like a 30-point victory, and then you're going to have to kill Boise State. You're going to have to destroy USC, which USC still doesn't look all that good.
No, they can just outscore anybody because it's USC and it's Lincoln Riley. Yeah. But I don't even know if they can outscore anybody. They can. Yes, you are correct. And in Marcus Freeman's first season, they started 0-2 at Ohio State and at home against Marshall. And then they finished the season 9-4. A bowl win over South Carolina. Anyways.
Well, it's going to be really hard for them to make the playoffs with 2 losses on their schedule.
Who do they? Yeah, I mean, their best game left is USC.
Well, and we'll see about that. We're going to see what USC looks like come that game. Because they're going to have to play Illinois, which, again, I'm not high on Illinois, but I think they're a better team than USC. And they're going to have to play Michigan. They're going to have to play a better Nebraska team. And then I think they play – no, they played Notre Dame before Nebraska. But yeah, no, I mean, it's not like what is A&M's schedule? Who do they have left? Okay, that's a good win.
But Texas, obviously.
Well, no, they have a bye week, and then they play
Auburn.
Yeah. So that's a good win.
Like LSU, to Missouri, and then they finish the season at Texas.
Yeah. So you kind of had to have that win over Notre Dame.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
That looks good on their end. Are there any other? Let's just go over the. Let's go over the Power Four.
Scores.
Yeah, the scores. Sorry, my brain.
Okay, here I got it pulled up here. I'll start with the ACC. Thursday night, 9/11. NC State beats Wake Forest 34-24. Dalen Smothers, 24 carries, 164 yards. Love seeing that. Love seeing some Sooners up there. Robbie Ashford, he's still bouncing around. Syracuse beat the Fighting Toothbrushes in Colgate 66-24. Miami.
Do you think South Florida? What would Syracuse's punishment been if they lost that game? Brain Brown.
I think they would have had to brush their teeth and then drink orange juice right afterwards.
Oh God.
Yeah, just chug orange juice. The Canes just ruined all hope I had for an undefeated South Florida season. 49-12. Georgia Tech beat Clemson 24-21. We talked about that. Virginia beat the Fighting William and Marys 55-16. SMU was in an early dogfight. They were down 10-0 at Missouri State to start the night. Turned it around, came back and won 28-10. West Virginia Pitt went into Morgantown and got beat by West Virginia in overtime 31-24 in a good old backyard brawl.
Shout out Pat McAfee for being the only one to pick West Virginia.
Oh, yeah, dude. He had to. The Rich Rod thing, it takes a little bit of time to start going. But once Rich Rod starts going at West Virginia, I think they're going to be pretty dangerous in the Big 12. Let's see. North Carolina and Bill Belichick stomped the Spiders from Richmond 41-6. Old Dominion got Virginia Tech's coach fired 45-26. Man, that stinks. College football is more fun with Virginia Tech's good, dude. And it sucks they haven't been.
Well, they don't have Beamer teams anymore.
They don't. They're not playing Beamer ball no more. Duke goes to Tulane, the Green Wave. Get revenge against Darian Mensah, who played a good game, 30 of 51, 313, and 3 touchdowns. But I
like this Tulane team more with Retzlaff. Like, they are so much more fun to watch. I do too. Tulane, as far as G5 schools making the playoff, like, Tulane's probably got the best shot. They have the best G5 team, in my opinion. Like, I think they could go toe-to-toe with a couple of Big 12, maybe Big 10 teams.
Oh, for sure. So last year it was BYU, right? Out in Brigham Young, out in Provo. Is it Jew Orleans now? Is that what we're going with?
Yep, it's Jew Orleans.
Okay, Jew Orleans. All right, got it. 17 carries, 111, and 4 touchdowns for Jake Retzlaff's insane. Some might say that he had premarital sex with the defense from Duke. Always feels weird, but ACC team Cal Berkeley beat bad Jew. You get one less day of Hanukkah. Beat Minnesota 27-14. Sagapulete, that quarterback for Cal. Love watching him play football.
He's so good. He had like 6 touchdowns.
He's gonna be, I don't know, but he's gonna be balling for someone else next year, and definitely not the Golden Bears. That's for damn sure. He's gonna go somewhere else and make a lot more money. And then the Stanford Cardinal beat Boston College. Oh my God, computer fucking load, dude.
Dude, Andrew Luck is the only Stanford fan left is happy. Well, he's gonna have Stanford going. I believe in Andrew Luck and his vision for Stanford.
I agree. Let's see. Moving on to the Big 12. Houston knocks Colorado down to 1-2. Connor Wigman kind of balling out at Houston right now. Colorado went with a new starting quarterback this week. Didn't help. They only scored 20 points. So they lose 36-20. Is Chris Kleiman officially on the hot seat in Manhattan?
Yeah.
The 23-17 loss at Arizona.
I think this is just the new norm for anybody that loses in the Dublin game.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Which
is crazy because
they need to move off
Kansas
of Avery Johnson.
Yeah. You think that Kansas State fan needs to shove another burrito up his ass to really bring things back on track?
No, but I did see that there is a new fan that was going to shove a crusted corn dog up his ass if TCU loses to SMU.
Oh wow!
Next week.
Well, I'm a crusted one. I'm ready for this.
They sell these like purple. They sell these like purple crusted hot like corn dogs. I think one of the TCU fans.
That's what that was. I saw that. Okay.
He's gonna shove it up his ass if they lose.
I'm intrigued by butthole punishment. So
it's just so funny to think of the the Kansas State fan that showed the BB5 flavor.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have like 3 kids?
I think so. I still have the screenshot on my phone. It's hilarious. I look at it every now and then. It makes me laugh.
That guy rules, man.
That guy, he's the complete opposite of that dickhead from Florida State.
Yeah.
Iowa State had an away game at Arkansas State. It was close for a little while. They ended up winning 24-16.
Is Butch Jones still the coach of Arkansas State?
Who?
Butch Jones.
Yes, he is. I believe he is, yeah. Which is funny because during the Georgia-Tennessee game, the lead up to it, they played the double Hail Mary game from Josh Dobbs, and they showed Butch Jones running on the field. I was like, fuck, I forgot he was at Tennessee.
Yeah, it's been so good.
Utah, Devin Dampier, it just continued to roll 31-6 over Wyoming at Wyoming. So that's a bit of a weird one. Texas Tech had their 3rd fucking weather delay of the season. Feels so weird. But they blow Oregon State out 45-14.
I'm my Kansas Big 12 champion maybe on the hot seat because Texas Tech is looking really fucking good.
Falling, man. We'll find out a lot more about them this weekend.
Yeah.
Baylor beat Samford 42-7. Weren't even close. Sawyer Robertson, 23 for 37, 211, and 3 touchdowns. They just drove them. We already talked about West Virginia, Pittsburgh. Cincy put 70 up on Northwestern State. Their quarterback went 15 for 15, 253, and 5 touchdowns. They had 31 points at the end of the first quarter.
That'll do.
That's fucking insane. TCU beat Abilene Christian 42-21. Josh Hoover, 21 of 27, 337 and 4 touchdowns. And Arizona State gets back in the win column. Sam Levitt had an insane play. You see that touchdown Sam Levitt threw?
Yeah.
He went 15 of 25, 188 and 2 touchdowns. They beat Texas State 34-15.
It was scary in the first quarter. Like I remember turning on that game and it was. I mean, they were tied going into the second quarter. And
yeah, they really pulled away in the second though.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Kyle Schwarber hit his 90th fucking home run of the season. Oh my god.
MVP.
Man. 53 homers. I love him so much.
Honor. I mean, he's a Cub. He's a Cub for life.
Just like Rizzo. We got the Rizzo retirement this year. This week. That was
sick. I got to watch that.
And he got the home run hit right at him too. If only we could have won.
They didn't case it. This is why I retired because he.
Yeah, exactly. Moving on to the Big Ten, Indiana beats Indiana State. The Fighting Larry Birds 73-0. Fernando Mendoza went 19 of 20, 270 and 5 touchdowns. UCLA, obviously, we talked about it a little bit. They fired their coach this morning. Nico 22 of 34, 217 and a touchdown. They lose to New Mexico 35-10.
I told you UCLA was a disaster before the season started.
You know they only have a 60-yard practice field?
Really?
Yeah, their facilities are like fucking horrendous, supposedly. And obviously they don't play at home. They play, in the Rose Bowl and everything like that. So just kind of the whole situation surrounding them is pretty.
I think it's a good job. They've paid off their NIL debt or whatever debt that they had. They had like some sort of like athletic football debt. It was like it was like $200 million, but they paid that off. So like I think it's an attractive job if you hire the right coach.
Yeah, it's really gonna all base on whether or not you can hire the right coach out there.
Yeah.
Coach. No, we'll see. Penn State beat Villanova 50.
He's USC at heart.
Yeah, that's true. Drew Aller 16 of 29, 209 and a touchdown. Katron Allen 10 for 86 on the ground and a touchdown. Penn State has beat the snot out of fucking nobodies. They don't have a game really until next week when they play Oregon. Not this coming weekend, following weekend, 9/27. We'll get Oregon, Penn State, likely a top 5 matchup.
What do you think of Drew Aller?
I still don't know, man. He's prototypically exactly what you want in a quarterback, but I kind of like Cade, kind of like Arch, kind of like Jackson, kind of like a bunch of these quarterbacks we've been getting lately. They just haven't done anything consistent enough over a long period of time. Like
if you look at all the draft eligible quarterbacks and lined them up, I think the best looking one physically is Drew Aller.
Yeah.
But
best looking one on the field is John Mateer.
Yeah. The in-play John Mateer is definitely the guy that I don't know if things don't work out for the Bears and Caleb. I love John Mateer.
We'll talk about that. That is an interesting question I want to pose to you real quick. Okay, I'm gonna give you 5 quarterbacks. All right. I want you to tell me which one you want to take you down on a game-winning drive with 2 minutes to go. I'm gonna give you Drew Aller. I'm gonna give you DJ Lagway. I'm gonna give you Garrett Nussmeier, Cade Klubnik, and Arch Manning.
2-minute drill.
2-minute drill. Go win the game.
To win the game. How are we down? Do we need
down 4? You need a touchdown.
Need a touchdown. Nussmeier.
Yeah.
Nussmeier. I think
what if I swap Arch and Lenoris? You need Lenoris Sellers. Probably still Nussmeier.
I don't know. Has Sellers had a game-winning drive? Like they've either blown their competition out. Like last season, they blew their competition out, or
lost.
Yeah,
close. Yeah. So I don't know.
Nussmeier's done it twice. Like I've seen
Nussmeier's done it twice.
twice where Nussmeier has come back to win the game.
What if I take out Arch and I give you Luke Altmaier?
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think I would take Luke over Arch.
Take Luke. Yeah.
Based on play, yeah.
Well, but I'm saying in that scenario,
Arch
you get those 5. Does that do anything else for you? You still taking Nussmeier?
I'm still taking Nussmeier. Now, how about you get all the 5 quarterbacks that you originally had, but add somebody for me.
Okay. Julian saying.
Okay. Fuck. Well, he didn't really have to come back against Texas, but he managed the game well. I'll still take Nussmeier.
Yeah, if you add John Mateer, though, the answer.
I'm taking John Mateer. That's who I was waiting for you to add. That's who I was waiting for you to add was John Mateer.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly what it was. That's why I looked over and I saw Julian sitting there, and I was like,
yeah.
Speaking of Julian saying, go ahead. I think he's going to be really good.
Yeah, I think he'll be good
too.
You know who's starting to look good?
Who's that?
Ty Simpson.
Ty Simpson.
Alabama. Now, Wisconsin, they're still about a year or 2 away from getting
rid of Luke Fickell and bringing in somebody else.
Hey, I like Luke Fickell.
I do too, but he's not playing his brand of football or Wisconsin's brand of football.
It's hard to do that when 2 years in a row their starting quarterback tears his ACL. So
that is true.
They don't have like a dynamic running back or like a bolstering offensive line either. Like it's kind of hard. It's been much harder to recruit at Wisconsin than it normally is. So they got to recruit all those white boys.
White boy.
Although Anthony, is it Anthony or Vinny Anthony? No, not Vinny Anthony. I don't know. Maybe that's his name. There's a wide receiver for them that is very dynamic, and I think they're trying. Yeah. So I think it's Vinny Anthony, if I'm not mistaken. I want Wisconsin to be good just because I like Luke Fickell.
Yeah, I like when Wisconsin's good. It's fun. It's fun when you get to pop on like TV and see Wisconsin putting up 300 rushing yards on literally whoever they play.
Yeah.
Moving on, Ohio State just murdered the Bobcats, 37-9. Julian saying, who we were speaking of, 25 of 32, 347, and 3 touchdowns.
I watched this game. Jeremiah Smith is like
retarded. Yeah,
he's insane. He's probably the best wide receiver in football, like in all of football.
Ryan Williams made a case for himself too on Saturday.
Yeah, I just don't understand how he pulls off the ballerina plays that he does.
Makes no sense, dude. That touchdown he had when he caught against the sideline and spun back inbounds, like it's insane.
I think that stuff will play in the NFL too.
Oh yeah,
I think it will. Yeah. Like his balance, like his ability to track the ball. Like
I still think he needs to put another 10, 12 pounds on.
I think he needs to transfer to Oklahoma.
I would agree. I think that's a good idea. I'll talk to him about it. I'll talk to him. I'll DM him. Because my DMs have just been
offer some NIL.
Yeah, we got that to spread around.
Yeah,
we got that to spread around.
I've got $3.
Yeah, take it early. Oregon beat Northwestern. Northwestern's building a new football stadium. Don't know why. Their perfect outlook is perfect for them.
Yeah,
on the water. They already don't have people show up to their games. They don't need a bigger stadium. So just keep playing on the water.
Well, and their field reminds me of like when the Raiders used to play on a baseball field. Like it's unattractive looking field and it's perfect for Northwestern for
kind of cute.
Illinois.
It's adorable. It's like, oh, they're trying. Maybe it's what UCLA needs.
Yeah. I was not surprised that it was kind of a dogfight in the first quarter.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Northwestern, who thought we'd say this? Northwestern put up more of a fight than Oklahoma State.
Well, dude, listen, they're a tough place to play.
yeah, right on the water. You kind of get out there like, this place is beautiful, dude. Illinois beats Western Michigan 38-0. Luke Altmaier, 17-26, 196 and 2 touchdowns. The running back Fegan went 20 for 100. On the nose with another touchdown. Alabama beats Wisconsin 38-14. Ty Simpson 24-29, 382 and 4. Ryan Williams, 5 catches, 165 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then it's Darian Dupree. I think that's who you're talking about. No, that's a running back. I'm stupid. Yeah, Vinny Anthony. You're right.
Vinny Anthony.
Vinny Anthony
he's dynamic.
He is. He had 1 catch for 8 yards. But he is
it's like the photo of like the like Lamborghini or the Ferrari sitting in like the dump of a trap house. That's basically Vinny
exactly.
Anthony in Wisconsin.
Exactly. That's Ryan Williams in Alabama too. Get him to Norman. Michigan beats Central Michigan. The Chippewas are gonna just suck all year. 63-3. Nebraska.
Underwood looked like the most unstoppable quarterback. Hey, listen, a lot of people are asking, was Sherrone Moore holding Bryce Underwood back? No, Brent Venables was holding him back.
Yeah. No, but they look really good.
Which gives me excitement.
In all 4 quarters.
That gives me a lot of excitement knowing because, like, I knew Michigan wasn't as bad as Oklahoma made them look.
Oh yeah.
Bryce Underwood, he's really good, dude. Like his timing and anticipatory throws, like he's very good at it. His high school tape was littered with it, but when you're going up against the best defense in college football, you're not going to look good.
There's shit in my pants knowing that we have to go to the Big House next year.
Mm-hmm.
Nebraska, in preparation for the Bussin' Bowl, beats Houston Christian 59-7. Patrick Mahomes, Dylan Raiola went 15-21, 222, and 2 touchdowns. Maryland and was it Malik Washington? Is that his name? Malachi Washington. Yeah,
Malik Washington.
They beat Towson. They beat them 44-17. Washington 16-22, 261, and a touchdown. They're fun. I like when Maryland's got a little spice to them.
Yeah, they get a good quarterback.
Grab somebody. I love it. Rutgers beat Norfolk State 60-10.
Hello.
Michigan State. Aiden Childs and Michigan State. I ain't 3-0. I ain't played nobody, but they did just beat the brakes off the Penguins 40.
They played Youngstown State. What are you talking about?
You're right, dude. Where the Stoopses are from.
Yeah.
The old Youngstown, Ohio, home to the 3 Stoopses. Not the 3 Stooges. That's where me and my brothers are from. USC beats Purdue 33-17. This one was a little close for a while. Then USC just kind of boat raced them after the second quarter.
I have another quarterback. Like if you were to add, in your top 10 quarterback like rankings, would you put Jade Mailava in there? No. He's not perfect.
I would put Lincoln Riley's offense in there.
Yeah, that's true. Most quarterbacks look good in it, except for Spencer Rattler.
And Miller Moss. Miller Moss kind of sucked dick last year.
I mean, not really.
He was moderately okay, but he definitely wanted Jaden Mailava to be playing.
Yeah.
Hey, T-Bud's at the game. Asshole beating Canelo. Iowa apparently does have an offense. Iowa beat UMass 47-7.
Iowa offense? Huh?
Yeah, dude.
Huh?
Crazy. That's crazy. It won't translate. And then we already talked about this.
Well, it's surprising because Caleb Johnson was their entire offense last year.
Yeah, I know. And Caleb Johnson apparently doesn't know the rules of kickoffs.
Yeah, that
was a tough look.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's also started on my fantasy team.
Oh, no.
And I forgot to swap him for old Cam Scattaboo this past weekend. So I got a nice I netted a negative 13.3 points. Thanks, Caleb Johnson. They didn't ding him for the kickoff thing. He just, sucks. Okay. Moving on to the SEC. We already talked to OU Temple. We're going to talk to LSU, Florida, and Tennessee, Georgia. Is it time to start sounding the alarm in Austin? Arch looked bad for half that football game.
I'm saying, like, the Ohio State game told me everything that I needed to know about Arch. I know a lot of people said that's an elite defense you're going up against, but I mean, he was missing. he was missing throws. Like,
is he hurt?
No,
people keep talking about him being hurt. His shoulder. I don't think it's that. I think he just fucking blows.
I think he had to poop because if you saw old Sark's press conference where they were talking about asking if he was hurt, he said you know, why do you gotta monitor my players like that? We don't follow you around in the bathroom with the camera.
Yeah. So is it a Paul Pierce type incident then? Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, whenever he was throwing the ball, he kind of had a
little bit. Yeah,
his steak face. It didn't look like a hurt face. It looked like a face like
maybe he's yo-yoing out there. Maybe he gets really nervous and he gets the shits out on the field. You might be honest on.
Yeah,
I'd be honest.
Did you see the Texas message board where the guy was like, is Arch Manning hurt or did he just have to poop, bro? Let me look.
Not see that. I did see people bringing up the Eddie Radosevich thing from SEC Media Days where he was like, I think there's a very real chance that we look up midway through the season and people in Austin are sounding the alarm and ready to bench Arch. And everyone is like, that's fucking insane. And all the receipts are coming back out.
Mm-hmm.
All the receipts are coming back out.
Okay, I can't get my... Okay. Is Arch. This is great podcasting.
Fantastic, dude.
I gotta look this up because it's funny.
You're good. Don't worry. I'm gonna check on my fantasy team and see how they're letting me down this week. People don't watch this anyways.
Oh, don't tell me I can't find it. Maybe I'm not going to be able to find it, but I saw something on the message board of somebody had posted, and he was basically like, okay, well, fuck.
This is what it is.
Damn it, I can't find it, and this is terrible of me. But he was basically like talking about how I recently recorded myself in the bathroom taking a shit, and I made the same face as Arch when he winced on that throw.
Damn it.
Try recording yourself taking a shit and see if you make the same face, bro.
I'm gonna go try that out as soon as we get done doing this.
I think we should.
Need the video.
I'm gonna need that ASAP.
Hey, all right, I got you.
I'm gonna need that ASAP Berg.
Notre Dame beat Texas A&M. We talked about that one, 41-40. Vandy just dominated South Carolina, 31-7. Did Lenore Sellers die, or is he okay?
I think he's okay.
He's okay. All right.
I think he's okay, but
I hope so because I love Lenore.
Like, Sellers. I don't think South Carolina's okay.
No.
Or Vanderbilt's just fucking good.
Yeah,
they're quietly 3-0.
It might be, dude. Not quiet anymore. Everyone's got their eyes on them. We talked about Ole Miss, Arkansas. We talked about Alabama, Wisconsin. Auburn beats South Alabama 31-15. How about this? I'm going to pull up the team stats here. Total yardage. Auburn, 337. South Alabama, 310.
Yeah.
Passing yards. South Alabama, 170. Auburn, 142. Dude.
That was a rough game for Auburn.
It's a rough game for Auburn.
They were not happy about their defense either.
No, they weren't. How do you think Brian Kelly would have answered a question after that game?
Well, he probably would have killed one of the students like he did at Notre Dame. Don't forget about that.
It's like a whole Ray Rice incident, you know?
Yeah.
Never let those go. Not Ray Rice, Ray Lewis. Ray Rice didn't kill that lady. She wishes she was.
More like O.J. Simpson.
There you go.
Situation.
There
like
you
that.
go.
I don't think Jackson Arnold looked bad. I mean, he passed the ball all right.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think he was. It's not inspiring for sure, but it's not let down.
We'll see
what you expect.
We'll see what he's made of this weekend.
We're gonna figure out if Jackson. We'll see what kind of face Jackson Arnold also makes when he shits his pants this weekend in Norman. Missouri might be making me eat crow, dude. Missouri kind of looks fucking good. And
they look really good.
They might have their running back went 22, 250, and 3 touchdowns. They might have the best backfield in football.
I just think they have
Eula and Hardy.
Like one of the best running backs.
I think so too.
I think Ahmad Hardy's probably playing the best out of all the running backs.
Yeah, it makes me angry because I don't like Eli Drinkowitz. He annoys me. I don't want him to.
He's my least favorite coach. I hate him so much. But their team is really good, and you got to give them props.
Yeah. They win 52-10. Prebula, though, I do like Prebula. I liked him at Penn State. I thought he was going to be good. He's fucking bomb. I just hate that it's at Mizzou. Mississippi State is 3-0 under Jeff Levy, 63-0 over Alcorn State. The Fighting HBCUs, they stood up for all of. Never mind. And they really showed out. Kentucky beats Eastern Michigan 48-23. Mark Stoops is kind of giving himself a little bit of time to. I think he wants out of Kentucky. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't think Kentucky
wants him anymore.
I don't think they do either, and I think he's kind of mad he didn't get the Texas A&M job last year. I don't think he wants to be there. Maybe he goes to UCLA. No, that wouldn't work out too well. He doesn't have a foothold in LA, I don't think. But Seth McGowan looks good. 18 carries, 104 yards, 3 touchdowns. Some might say he stole those 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Those were all of the Power 4 scores, though.
Yeah, you gotta have like elite football knowledge to understand that. So
yeah, it was him, Mikey Henderson, and was it Bridges too? Yeah, it was. Yep. Boy, what a recruiting class! Good shit, Lincoln Riley. Fucking, you great.
You see the report that Brent Venables said that like GPAs were like
like a 2.2 or some shit,
and like most of they like all failed drug tests. That's crazy. It doesn't surprise me that Perion Winfrey probably would have failed a drug test.
Yeah. It doesn't surprise me. I know, like, him and, like, Nick Bonito and all those guys have been on Twitter like, man, we should have stayed. And then I think about it, I'm like, no, you made the right decision to leave when you did. Because you fuckers would not have lasted. Not that they were bad. The defense would have been a lot better year one, but those fuckers would not have survived. They would have been kicked off the team so fast.
Maybe not Bonito, but...
Maybe not Benito. Perion definitely would have.
Yeah.
But it does get my underwear a little soaked thinking about Perion Winfrey playing 3 technique for Brent Venables. Would have been lovely. Those were all of the Power 4 scores in college football this weekend. Do you want to talk about the AP poll?
Yes. Sorry, I was.
No, you're good. You're good.
I was looking at see if there was anything interesting in the MAC conference.
It's always something interesting in the MAC. Kent State went on a 22-play, 12-minute. Yeah, I love Toledo. Kent State went on a 22-play, 12-minute drive, taking up the entirety of the fourth quarter to score a touchdown and take the lead, and still
lost. Yeah, I was surprised. Like there was how many seconds left in the fourth quarter?
It was just a minute and a half or 2 minutes.
Crazy.
Fucking goddamn team.
Yeah.
Stresses me out.
Let's talk about the AP poll.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and read off the rankings I'll just do 1 through 25. I'll just do them in order. So starting off, we got Ohio State at 1, Penn State, LSU, Miami, Georgia. That's your top 5. Oregon 6, Florida State, Texas, Illinois, Texas A&M. That gets you 6 through 10. Oklahoma at 11, Iowa State at 12, Ole Miss, Alabama, Tennessee gets you to 15. Utah, Texas Tech, Georgia Tech, Indiana, Vanderbilt rounds out the top 20, and 21 through 25 is as follows: Michigan, Auburn, Missouri, winless Notre Dame, and USC.
It's kind of surprising that Notre Dame is in the top 25.
Very surprising. Others getting votes. We have BYU with 94 votes. South Florida still getting votes. South Carolina, Mississippi State, TCU, Arizona State, Tulane, Louisville, Nebraska, Baylor, Clemson, SMU, NC State, UNLV, and
I do not agree with Mississippi State being out of the top 25, considering the beatdown that they put on their opponent. I know it was just Alcorn State, but still, it was impressive the way they played. Beating Arizona State.
I'm about to say beating Arizona State the way that they did.
And then, obviously, the team they gelled in the second half of the first game that they played.
Yeah.
So, I'd put Mississippi State in the top 20. I'd put them at, 24. I put them in over Notre Dame.
Yeah.
I put Mississippi State at 24. USC's fine at 25.
I think South Florida still deserves to be ranked.
I think Missouri should be higher. I hate to
I
say
think
that.
Missouri should also be higher. I
Here's
think
give me your 1 through 10. What would be
my
your
1
1
through
through 10?
10,
Yeah, in order.
Ohio State, Penn State, Miami, Oregon, LSU, Georgia, Florida State, Oklahoma, Texas A&M, Texas.
Wow, that's my exact.
Seriously?
That's my exact. Yeah, that's my exact top 10.
Yeah.
And I was being generous with having Texas at number 10.
Yeah, I almost put Illinois at 10 just because they're undefeated. I was between Illinois and Iowa State, but I think Texas is still a top 10 football team in the country right now.
Well, their defense is really good.
Exactly.
They have like one of the best defenses in college football. So that I think that kind of bolsters their power and resume a little bit. But offensively, they've got a lot to figure out. I would not have Vandy as low as they are. I would not have Missouri as low as they are.
I think Vandy and Missouri are both top 20 teams right now.
Yeah. Well, I think they're riding on the cusp of like 12 and 13, in my opinion.
Yeah, I just think there's too many teams that you don't know enough about yet. Because I still think Tennessee and Alabama are better than both of them.
Well, Illinois definitely wouldn't be in the top 10 for me. I mean, I know they blew out Duke at the end of the game, but for most of the game, it was extremely close. Like, I like their coach. I like Luke Altmaier, but I don't know. That's tough.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to find out a lot about Illinois, I think, because they got Indiana this weekend, but it's like, do we know enough about Indiana yet?
That's true.
So,
let's look here.
I do want to read a tweet from your hilarious co-star here. My favorite thing that's been going on in the internet lately is just, especially Twitter, just calling out every shitty AP voter. And usually I don't think the AP matters. I really don't. But as much as I genuinely think that the AP poll does not matter, I do think as the internet as a whole, we should publicly shit on every shitty AP voter.
They don't watch the games.
They don't, dude. That chick from fucking that ranked Florida ahead of South Florida after them getting beat last week.
You know, if she would have just come out and said, "Hey, I didn't watch the game,"
like, I felt so much better about it. I'd be like, yeah, I know you were in the kitchen.
Yeah. You were playing dishes.
Yeah, how could you? Yeah, you're making fucking hoagies for the boys, okay?
Yeah.
Work, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. That's gonna get me in.
Well, she doubled down.
Watches this. I know. That's the fucking annoying part.
Who let you in the AP voting?
Who let you out of it? No, but I just don't get it. Like, if I had an AP, I think if it was a fucking fan vote, it would go a lot better.
Yeah.
If at the end, at every Saturday, after every Sunday morning at 9:30, if it opened up for a 3-hour window on ESPN or whatever, and fans could just go in there and rank their 1 through 25, I think you'd get a much better output. You get the funny ones where like Maine, or not Maine, they're not. You get like San Jose State getting a few first place votes just from like idiots, but that shit would be weeded out. You know what I mean?
Kid State.
Yeah. Hey, stop it. The Golden
You'd be
Flash
the one. You'd be the one vote.
It would be me. It'd be number one every week. They'd be 0-12. I'm like, I still see him as the best team in the country. I don't think anybody can play.
I see some potential in this team.
Yeah, I know what I did with this roster. I know what they're capable of. But no, I think the AP poll is just complete horseshit. And for a matter of fact, I think the college football playoff poll is horseshit half the time too.
What do you think about the coaches poll?
So I think the coaches poll is a lot better, but also at the same time, coaches don't have enough time to watch every single team or to watch all these teams. They have too much shit going on. I think we should treat this shit like they used to treat competitive reality shows when social media started, and let the fans vote. Until it gets to the playoff. When the playoff comes up, let actual people that matter.
How many like fake like coaches does Brian Kelly create to vote LSU in the top 5?
I don't know. How many? You want to ask him that first question after their next game?
Yeah.
He might strangle you in front of everyone.
Yeah. Why is that your first question? Okay. We vote the way it's supposed to be voted.
He's like, don't ask me about those politics, all right? Russia is not in on the voting hoax.
I hate Brian Kelly, so
I do too. I think Brian Kelly's a cunt-faced motherfucker, but he's a good coach, though, from time to time.
Sometimes.
Any other thoughts on college football?
No, I think we covered everything.
You ready to get into the absolute banger that Sunday was? Really, the NFL was. We'll start off Thursday Night Football, 9/11. Sorry for all those that lost their lives. 9/11 was a good day for me this past weekend.
Wells Crowther. Shout out the man.
Shout out Wells Crowther. Yes. Yes. Pat Tillman. You know, just the absolute
hey, did Boston College, did they wear their red bandana uniforms? Best uniforms of college football?
I don't know.
Well, it's already too late.
Yeah. Anyways.
Oh, no. Khalil Mack. No. Oh, no.
Oh, was he hurt?
Oh, yeah. He's holding his wrist like bad.
Shit.
Oh, it's broken.
Thursday night, this past weekend, the Packers just continued to dominate and beat the Washington Red Commanders 27-18. Jordan Love, 19-31, 292 and 2 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs, 23 of 84, a touchdown. Tucker Kraft. Oh, I fucking love Tucker Kraft. 6 for 124 and a touchdown. Defense looks great. Micah Parsons got half a sack. Packers were all over Jaden Daniels the entire game. Does suck.
Well, you heard him.
Popped his Achilles. Did hurt him. He's not playing this weekend. It's like it's going to be the Marcus Mariota train this weekend for Washington. So I don't have a whole lot to say on this. The secondary, specifically corners, what worried me this season. But Micah Parsons literally was like, I'm going to make them better because I'm going to make the quarterback shit his pants every play. And that's exactly what he's done. Keyshawn Nixon looked fantastic. Carrington Valentine is only allowed 20.
What week is it that you're going to be worried after Keyshawn gives up the big play? It happens.
Keyshawn's going to give up a big play, and you'll know because I'll come in here with a bandage on my fucking wrist. So I'm going to punch either a hole in the wall or I'm going to punch through my sliding glass door right behind my couch.
I'm waiting for the text. Like, I know it's going to happen.
You're going to see it, and it's inevitable. But for right now, I'll enjoy it. He's also not getting really any shots in the return game, which sucks because that's where he's most explosive. But he's played good. Javon Bullard looks great at nickel. Xavier McKinney's a beast, obviously. Evan Williams has just been playing out of his mind. The Quay Walker resurgence is here. He's played good. Edgerrin Cooper looks like one of the best young up-and-coming linebackers in all of football. The defensive line looks fantastic. Offensive line was down 2 starters. We look good. So all around, good look for the Packers. Are you doing cocaine over there? What are you doing?
What's up?
You doing cocaine over there?
You wish. I'd offer you some. No, I'm smoking my vape.
Oh, okay.
I know. I'm one of those guys. I was trying to hide it, though.
It's all right. I'm going to go pop a Zen in and take a nap later. So,
you're on the Zen train?
I am on the Zen train. I'll pop a couple in every now and then. I need to get through my mornings. Depressing ass job that I work. You have any thoughts on Packers Commanders, though?
Yeah, Packers look really good. It pains me. You have a good football team. Jordan Love looks better, too.
It's going to fall apart at some point, and I'll come on here and you can console.
Is there any, worry? Like, he's got a little bit of cowboy in him where he sometimes throws the deep shot when he doesn't need to.
I like it, man. He gives me the perfect combination of Favre and Rodgers, in my opinion. Aaron was calculated, didn't like taking risks, didn't like to play over the middle of the field. Brett was completely uncalculated and would just do whatever the fuck he wanted to do at all times. And Jordan's kind of like that nice 50-50 between both. Because he likes to take the deep shot. He'll play over the middle of the field. He will miss from time to time, and it'll be disastrous. But he's been pretty cautious with the football lately, and he'll take the deep shot when he wants to take the deep shot. And also helps when Tucker Kraft is wide open up the seam and can get you 60 yards on a seam ball. So,
yeah, that'll do. Dontavian Wicks looked better.
Dontavian Wicks caught everything that went his way and made me happy.
Well, he only caught 4 of the 6 targets.
That's okay. Listen, yeah, that Khalil Mack thing does not look good. Jaden Reed, broken collarbone, likely going to be out a little while. Christian Watson apparently was talking to the media today. He's been running, cutting, and everything at full speed. His practice window opens in 2 weeks, so he'll clear his ACL approximately 5 weeks from now. Matthew Golden, really want to get him going, but
yeah, he missed the deep shot. It would have been.
He did. He had 2 kind of misses. Romeo Dobbs showing emotion for once, which is really strange to me. So I don't know if he's stopped taking his I don't know if he was on ADH downers or what was going on, but he now is
antidepressants.
Yeah, antidepressants. So maybe the Guardian Cat, maybe he's done with concussions. So, but no.
Oh, he wasn't wearing the Guardian cap?
No, he was. He was. So maybe he feels confident and comfortable without wearing it. So, but no, I feel really good about the team. Like I said, I'm not getting too high on my horse just yet, despite what all I've just said, rambled on for the past 4 minutes. But
you're excited.
I am very excited for this football team, but I'm also terrified because usually when I get my happiest, that's when I get drugged down the lowest. So apparently the Packers are fielding calls from the Bengals today about potential trade for Malik Willis. And they pretty much told them to go fuck themselves or give us a first round pick. So
they're calling for the wrong quarterback. There's a quarterback on the bench somewhere else that they need to be calling, which we'll get into that.
We will. We definitely will. But yeah, no, it was a fun game. But Sunday was just absolutely fantastic. Sunday red zone. I got in the gym.
There was a lot of good games.
There was a lot of good games on Sunday. I went to the gym early as hell in the morning. I got back. I made some breakfast, and then I sat down right as Scott Hansen was starting to talk in his beautiful voice, and I didn't move off the couch except for to piss for 7 hours. And it was a beautiful
I made the switch. I went to Sunday Ticket.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Yeah. I went to Sunday Ticket.
Is it the Sunday Ticket with Red Zone?
No, it's just the regular.
Just the regular Sunday Ticket?
Yeah. I use my TV and then my PlayStation monitor, which I downloaded YouTube TV, and so on my PlayStation, and I've got 2 screens. I can watch all the games. It's just nice. I don't know. I like it better than Red Zone. I can't follow along with Red Zone. I want to watch all the games as much as I can.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I only like Red Zone on days.
If you want to
start playing on Sunday,
if you want to borrow my account, I'll make sure to give it to
you.
Oh
well, no, I have Sunday Ticket with Red Zone.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can do the quad box. Sometimes I'll do the quad box and I'll have Red Zone on one screen and then the other games on the other. But then Red Zone will spoil shit that happens for me.
Which, not a paid ad, but Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV, being able to build your own quad boxes, I like that a lot.
Yeah, you can do it with college football. You can do it with some college football games too.
Can you?
Yeah, you can build your own quad box on there.
Oh shit!
With YouTube TV.
I need to start doing that then.
Yeah, whenever I was at my cousin's for week 1, we had the Ohio State Texas game on, and we had 4 games, and he's got a massive fucking 90-inch TV. In his
well, now that I know that, I'm gonna start building my own.
Yeah,
because
I guess it doesn't give you full range to do all the games, but you can do some of them. So
okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Well, all right, we'll go ahead and I guess we can start with the dreadfulness that was my Sunday game.
Yeah, and I'll let you riff.
It went about it as I expected. The Lions, it was just a bloodbath. It was a shit kicking. 52, Chicago 21. I kind of expected the Lions to have a bounce back game and for us to get our teeth kicked in. I don't think the Vikings are a very good team, and that actually my assumption of the football team came true come Sunday night. I think the Bears they have a lot of issues right now. So, but we'll start with the negatives. Defense is having trouble adjusting to the Dennis Allen scheme, which isn't a very tough scheme. It's not like a Brent Venables defense. It's pretty, base 4-3 with, they disguise blitzes and disguise coverages, but not as exotic as Brent Venables does, which we didn't even really talk about that much in the Temple game. Brent Venables defense, when it's at its full strength,
Safety's coming late. Michael Bobnowski killed Evan Simon.
I love
and
that
PJ,
kid. He looks good.
PJ does look good, especially in the run game.
Yeah, we give that kid a lot of shit, but he's coming on. He's coming into form. Defense is having trouble adjusting to the scheme. I think they just need to get their players. They've got the talent. It's going to take a while, and I figured it would. Yeah. That's why my ceiling for the team was 8 and 9, which it's starting to look like 4 wins, which was my floor. But some positives. A lot of Bears fans are very, very they're just crushed. It's like it's this, as the more things change, the more things stay the same, right?
Yeah, I don't know if you just saw. Sorry to cut you off. Ashton Jincy just shook Derwin James out of his fucking shoes. I don't know if you saw that.
He's had a couple of really good runs.
He has, man.
So, but some positives. They hit on all 3 interior offensive linemen that they signed. I didn't expect much from Jonah Jackson this season. He's been really good in pass protection and in the run game. He only gave up 1 sack in the Vikings game. Drew Dahlman, didn't expect much from him at center. I would not be surprised if he plays himself into being a top 5 center. He has been really fucking good at center.
Yeah.
The Lions had no chance in their interior getting to Caleb Williams. Going back and watching the game, a lot of people are upset with the offensive line. The tackles aren't good. That's a problem. So, the pocket collapses around Caleb, and he can't really, he gets flushed. He can't scramble drill, unfortunately. And if he does, the wide receivers don't come back to help him. So, that's a problem. Caleb, he's having a little bit of trouble adjusting to Ben Johnson's offensive scheme, which, Ben Johnson is the complete Yeah. Well, he's the complete opposite of what, the air raid, the Mike Leach, Cliff Kingsbury, Lincoln Riley scheme that he's so used to. Ben Johnson's the complete opposite. His is he runs a very tight outside zone. You have to have just dudes on the offensive line, which is what the Lions had. That's what made that offense so successful. The Bears are a couple of they need a stud left tackle, which I think they're hoping the 2nd round pick, Ozzie Trapino, who's a mammoth of an offensive lineman. I think they hope that he can be that guy. I don't know if Darnell Wright, I don't know. He always does this though. He looks bad in the first few games and then he gets better. But I think he's too heavy. He needs to lose weight. That's just me nitpicking at this point. Roma Dunze, he looks good.
Rome did look good.
I don't know why they haven't gotten Colston Loveland involved. I don't know what they're doing with him. I hated the Luther Burden pick. They're not even playing him, so that tells you, I know receivers. I don't know what is going on with DJ Moore, but I think Ben is trying to figure out. I think what he's doing right now, it's not a litmus test, but they're definitely. I think he just wants to see what he has with this personnel.
Yeah,
I can't imagine at this point with how bad it's gone for Ryan Poles and it's not like he's drafted bad players, but they're either hurt and can never play, or they're just flat out not good.
Yeah.
So, Kyler Gordon, he was out. Jalen Johnson's out.
He's done for the season, isn't he?
We don't know.
I think I saw that he had groin surgery. He's probably done for the year.
Well, that's not good. Tyreek Stevenson, I don't know. His brain kind of broke after the Hail Mary last year against Washington. He hasn't been the same player. Yeah, I mean it's gone kind of how I expected. It's going to be another rebuild when you have completely new. You're learning a brand new defense, like all those players are. It's not like they don't have the guys. It's just they're missing an edge rusher. I think they need to get a new safety, which is why I was hoping they'd draft Billy Bowman, but of course they didn't. And I think you need a new corner, maybe new linebackers.
Yeah.
And then you need to get a new left tackle for sure. Cause I'm not gonna shit on Braxton Jones. He was a 5th round pick for a reason. So he's been decent, but you need a higher ceiling. It's like when you go from let's look at Oklahoma. When you go from you have Logan Hallen, you're like, okay, he's decent. But there's a clear difference between him and Fasusi.
Yeah.
that's kind of like Braxton Jones. He's not going to be.
You think maybe you go get someone with a higher upside and keep him as like an emergency swing tackle?
Well, I think that's what they wanted to do with Ozzie.
Okay.
I think Ozzie has a really high floor. I don't really know what I'm looking at too much with offensive line, but based on watching like Oklahoma play football and like watching the highlights, I kind of know what it's kind of supposed to look like.
You watch serviceable Bill Bedenbaugh offensive lines for long enough, you know what a good offensive line.
Yeah, exactly. And so Ozzie plays like he has a high floor because his pad level's so good for being 6'9".
Yeah.
He's gigantic, and I don't really like offensive linemen that tall personally. Like my preference is like 6'6", 320.
Will
Guys
Campbell with a little bit longer arms is my perfect like tackle.
Yeah. Well, him or even Fasusi.
Fasusi, yeah.
Fasusi's Fasusi's literally probably going to be like a top 5 pick.
Yeah, he's the most prototypical tackle.
Like, yeah.
Literally everything you want.
Him or like.
Did you see him, by the way? I know he looks massive, obviously, and we're getting way on track again, but I don't know if you saw any of the stuff him walking around on the sidelines just with the jersey and sweats on. He looks just huge.
He looks great. He looks fantastic for a true freshman. All of the true freshmen for Oklahoma look like 2025 wasn't supposed to be as good of a class as last year, but I don't know, man. They have a lot of studs.
Torrey Blake looks great.
Yeah, but
sorry, continue.
I mean, it went how I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but I did think we were going to lose by, by double digits.
Yeah,
good. Like the Lions still have great personnel. Like they've got a really good offensive line still. Their defense, obviously, they're returning a bunch of guys that got hurt last season.
Yeah,
Aiden Hutchinson almost had another scare because Darnell Wright tried to kill him. We need to clean up the penalties. Caleb, you know how we like praise John Mateer for like his timing throws? Like he throws to windows in zone coverage. That's what Caleb's having trouble with right now, and that's kind of a problem because that's a lot of like Lincoln Riley's offense too. Like it's not just that's what Caleb did in Lincoln Riley's offense was be dynamic, be the best guy on the football field, like just make insane throws. But with Ben Johnson, like Ben Arbuckle's offense is timing, anticipation, like he throws
it's an NFL type offense.
But very, very college football. It's definitely not an NFL offense, but it has philosophies of NFL.
Right. Yeah, it gets you prepared.
Yeah.
Helps to prepare you for the NFL.
But it's throw to like anticipate the guy being open. Don't just throw it to him when he gets open. And that's what Caleb's having trouble with right now.
Do you think Caleb struggles to read defenses?
No, I don't think.
You think it's more so the anticipation in the system?
Yes, I think he struggles with timing routes. Like the clock in his head, I don't think it's moving too fast. I just don't think. I think he's like a click behind.
Okay.
And so
I saw a lot of people talking about they don't think Caleb Williams can read a defense, and I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true.
Everyone that's played under Lincoln can read a defense. It's just his, like you said, his system is built.
And defenses are harder in the NFL. There's a lot more. I mean, you got better players too.
A lot more nuance. Yeah.
Yeah. And it doesn't help when he's playing up against the defense in practice that he's playing against. That's learning a new scheme under Dennis Allen. That's why I wasn't a big fan of the Dennis Allen hire. Like, I think his defense works, but it's just I don't know. I think it'll get better. I know it'll get better.
Yeah.
But this is where, my excitement wasn't that high when we initially hired Ben Johnson because, like, I knew it was going to take time. Now, if it's week 10 and it still looks bad, then I think they're going to move on from Caleb because at this point, you got to get the quarterback that Ben Johnson wants. You got to get the players that he wants. I can't imagine Ryan Poles not letting Ben Johnson have a huge hand. Well, I could because it's the Bears. He's somehow talked McCaskey into giving him an extension.
How if Ryan Poles has not done great at drafting? I don't think.
No. Well, and a lot of the draft picks don't make sense. Like his first year made a lot of sense. Like you needed to bolster up the secondary, and he did good with drafting Kyler Gordon and Jaquan Brisker. I think Javon Dexter I don't know. He's like really on or off, but I think it's going to take him time to figure out how to gel with Grady Jarrett.
Yeah.
Because Grady Jarrett he looked decent. Montez Sweat, I think he's lost a step. Because Penei Sewell had him locked up. I mean, he was barely being double teamed. And Penei Sewell's fantastic. One of the best tackles in the league, but
yeah,
you got to throw something out there, dude. It can't just be power rushes. Like, you got to give a spin move, something.
Yeah, he doesn't have a second. He doesn't have a backup move.
Yeah, but they desperately need another guy on the other side, that can, like, they need like a speed rusher. You'll get the power rush out of Montez Sweat, but all in all, I think they're going to bolster up the trenches. Other than what's his name? Other than Colston Loveland, I didn't like the rest of the draft. I wasn't a big fan of I think they just drafted Ruben Hippolyte, the linebacker, for depth, but I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of like the Luther Burden pick, or no. I guess Ozzie Tribino was okay, just because he's huge and he doesn't have like a high ceiling. He's not like Tyler Guyton or Marius Mims from last year's draft, where it's like these guys don't have a lot of framework, but if it hits, it hits. Like, I think he has a higher floor, but at this point, you got to put in the better player, and he was he was a scratch from this game. So,
damn, he was a second round pick.
Yeah, he was inactive. Damn. So, yeah, I don't know. I trust he did hire the offensive line coach from Detroit to come coach the offensive line in Chicago, but the interior of the offensive line looks great. Like, I'll give props to DeAndre Swift too. For as much as I've talked shit about him, he looked good, other than the fumble. Like, you can't fumble there. But the team has a lot of issues. I think it'll get better. Like, I'm not gonna. I trust Ben Johnson. His offense works whenever you got the right personnel. But I just don't know if I trust their front office to let him draft the players that he wants. You know what I mean? Yeah. But they also need a lot too. So I don't know like what you hit. Like, I think, to be honest with you, I think you just draft all defense next season. Bolster up your defense. Let Dennis Allen get what he wants. And then, I don't know. If Caleb Williams, if he's not grasping the offense, I think you move off of him. I was hoping he'd work. He has such a high ceiling. He could be a great quarterback in the NFL, but like, tank for Mateer if it doesn't work out by week 10.
I know.
But you need a quarterback that can throw the timing routes.
Yeah.
And you
need a pro-style quarterback.
Yeah. I trust Ben Johnson to get things right. I don't think the Bears, they're bad, but I don't think it's going to be this bad for this long. I expect by the time they play the Giants, so they've got the Cowboys next. That's a loss. Cowboys offense looks great. The Raiders, they could very well be like 0-5. And then they play the Ravens, which I can see that oddly being a game where Chicago starts to click a little bit and the Ravens don't beat us by much. And then it starts to look better. Defensively, I don't know, but offensively, I trust Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams to start to figure things out. We talked a lot about that game. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. But you got a lot to get off your chest.
Well, and I think you expected me to be a lot more sad, but that's how I expected it to go. It was like, damn, this team sucks, but I also kind of figured things weren't going to click when it's still a rebuild. And I know Bears fans are pissed because it's year 4. It's like you shouldn't be rebuilding anymore, but this is what happens when you don't hire a coach to go with Caleb Williams when you draft him. Like, you kept Eberflus and Shane Waldron, who apparently didn't watch film with him. So, and it's not like Caleb is, I don't want to say that he's hard to coach, but you could tell on the sidelines he doesn't appreciate it when he's being told that he's doing something wrong.
There's another quarterback that doesn't appreciate when he's being told he's doing something wrong. Talk about that. Yeah. I don't have a whole ton of thoughts on the game. I mean, you hit on
Lions
everything.
Look fucking good still.
Lions look good, but it makes me feel even better about the Packers defense. The fact that they put up 52 and we held on to 13, but also could have been just a week 1 thing. I think when we see the Lions later on in the season, it's going to be a problem. So,
well, it could be a thing. I mean, again, like the Packers have had time to get the players in that they want for, what's his name?
Jeff Affley.
Yeah,
Jeff Affley is going to be fielding some head coaching calls in a couple years.
Yeah, if their defense continues to play the way that it does this season, he definitely will be.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird because both of the coordinators that left the Lions are taking over dumpster fires right now, and both have terrible ownership. But like I said, I trust Ben Johnson to like next year is going to be a little bit better of a. Like, what are we going to get from the team? Like in 2 years from now, if it still looks bad, then it's just going to look bad forever.
Yeah, no, I mean, I texted you even earlier. Like you said, it starts inside out. I mean, I'm not sold on Chicago right now, but nobody's going to be after 0-2 start, like that. But I mean, I'm not out on Caleb. I'm not out.
Yeah, I mean, we've also just seen Caleb play. Like we know what he's capable of.
Yeah,
when he's.
I mean, the game-winning drive they had against Green Bay last year. That was a great drive from Caleb. He's shown flashes, and Ben Johnson is one of the greatest minds offensively in football.
Yeah, it's a completely different style of offense than what Caleb Williams is used to running. Like I said, they run a lot of outside zone. Like they run a lot of like duo, power, and counter. But it's what happens when you have a zone running scheme? You have to have dominant forces in the trenches. Like it's not Lincoln Riley and Cliff Kingsbury where you don't have to have the best person on the offensive line. You can run a lot of gap scheme and GT counter and get away with long runs because it's all technique based.
Yeah,
it's technique and just being physically imposing towards the defensive line to run Ben Johnson's offense, and I trust that they'll get there
for sure. Go ahead, moving on. Next game, go ahead and bring it up. Trevor Lawrence and Liam Cohen had a little bit of an incident. He was just telling him to hit him in the chest, and Trevor just kind of blew him away, and they lost. They lost to Jake fucking Browning, throwing 3 picks, and Joe Burrow's got severe turf toe apparently, which is no laughing matter. Joe Burrow's going to be out for a while.
I feel like turf toe needs a better PR. Like
turf toe does need better PR.
It doesn't sound like a serious injury, but it's like one of the worst that you can have. Like it's a season-ending injury, but you hear the word turf toe and you're like, oh, well, they should be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's like shoot it up, wrap it up, you'll be fine. No, and he got it it because it does like ligament damage. Like it fucks your foot up, man. Yeah. And especially if
I feel so bad for Bengals fans. Like this is.
I feel bad for Burrow, dude. Andrew Luck comparisons are all too real.
Yeah, I know. I thought their offensive line was going to get better. It hasn't, and that's sad to say because Orlando Brown is a part of that offensive line.
Yeah,
but I don't know. Do you think he's too heavy?
Orlando?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of the same thing we were talking about. He's a big, long tackle, like way too big, in my opinion. I don't like tackles 6'8", 6'9". But he might be a little bit too big. But he's never been the most agile. Obviously, he's never been he's a stonewall tackle. Where if he gets his hands on you, you're not going anywhere. But if you have one quick move, you're getting past him.
Yeah, gets his hands on you, not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere.
You're going nowhere.
But I mean, Bengals defense looks bad.
The old Kevin Spacey, the old John Wayne Gacy. Oh man.
But Trevor didn't look terrible, I guess.
Well, and you brought that up with Liam Cohen. What did he say about Trevor Lawrence after the Week 1 game? He said that we need to be more accurate.
Yeah,
pass the football. We need to be better on third down. So not a lot of high praise so far. I think they'll get better though. To be honest, that's just
Liam Cohen's a damn good coach.
Yeah, I mean the Jags definitely do look better as a He's a little bit weird.
He's a little weird. Yeah. It worked with Baker.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how he is as a head coach. I mean, having that loss, he probably should have won that game. This is the first time the Bengals have been 2-0. In Joe Burrow's, since Joe Burrow's been there.
Mm-hmm.
So, but God, that's rough. And what was the other thing that happened in this game? Well, okay, so Joe Burrow's out. Jake Browning, he's going to have to probably play the rest of the season. I don't see Joe Burrow coming back. I guess there's a chance if they somehow
late December.
make a deep playoff run and they decide, like, hey, we need you back out there, Joe. But other than that, I don't know. I didn't really get to watch a whole lot of this game, but I did see the game-winning drive from Bengals. What happened? Wasn't there like a massive penalty that got them?
So they ran a couple plays, and then they were throwing up to Andre Yosivas up the sideline with beautiful.
Oh, the pass interference, right?
Yeah, the DPI on Travis Hunter
was a terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't a good call. It was not a good call at all. And then Drew Sample essentially picked up Jake Browning and threw him into the fucking end zone for the game-winning sneak. But yeah, I mean, it was a good drive. I mean, obviously aided by the DPI. I don't think they win without that. But I mean, Jake Browning, he threw 3 picks and he didn't look great, but he nutted up when he had to, and he went and won him the game. So, is what it is. Travis Hunter, are we ready to have the conversation that he's? I mean, we've talked about it. He needs to stick with one thing, right?
Yeah,
either corner or receiver.
Maybe I think he needs to play more receiver.
I agree.
Corner. I think a lot of people are saying that he needs the majority of the snaps at corner, but like with Trevor Lawrence, like he needs more weapons. And Travis
he's
Hunter
too dynamic of an athlete with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he definitely needs to play more wide receiver. 20 snaps at corner and like 60 snaps at wide receiver.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that makes sense.
I would completely agree.
Okay, next game. Before we get into the next game, do you think the Bengals should stick with Jake Browning, or do you think they should make a call to New York?
I think there's a man in New York that everyone would be quite fond of to see back in the AFC North.
Or okay, so like let's look at this from like a perspective of a relationship. All right, should they settle down, get married, and take Kirk Cousins, or should they have a little bit of fun on Fry Street and take Jameis Winston?
I think you should have a little bit of fun and take Jameis Winston, and that is purely from the standpoint that I am selfish and I want to see Jameis Winston throw the football as much as possible.
Dude, he'd probably break every like passing record with those wide receivers. He's going to break the interception and touchdown record.
Yeah. Jamar Chase would have 15 touchdowns a game, and Jameis would still throw 4 or 5 picks a game.
Yeah.
It would be so much fun. It would be so much fun.
Is the Bengals defense good?
Yeah.
Okay, so Trevor Lawrence is just not good.
I don't think he's great, but I don't think the Bengals defense.
I don't know. Those 2 interceptions were great plays.
They were great plays. They were opportunistic plays, but I don't think that they're consistently down in, down out a good defense.
Yeah. Well, if they make the playoffs, Zach Taylor saves his job because Joe Burrow is
out.
You think he's? Well, if they make the playoffs,
I don't think they make. I don't think they make the playoffs at this point. But if they do.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. No,
so let's say they make the playoffs. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
If they make the playoffs,
yeah. I lost you as soon as you went out the door.
Yeah, my bad. Okay, Joe Burrow out for the season, but let's say the Bengals make the playoffs. This is an if scenario. They make the playoffs. Yeah. Zach Taylor keeps his job. Like, even if they lose, do you think Bengals fans will be happy about it?
I actually like Zach Taylor as a coach. I don't hate him.
He has a good scheme.
Yeah, I think he's a good coach. Yeah. I think that
they
just haven't had a defense ever.
Or an offensive line. They need a new offensive line coach because they've got good personnel.
Yeah.
At least I think so. Quentin Johnston.
What are you doing?
Quentin Johnston, finally.
Caught a football?
That was a dot from Herbert, too.
Oh, damn.
Herbert is still fantastic at football.
I love Justin Herbert.
So,
I love his girlfriend too.
don't let Ryan Clark know that we like Justin Herbert.
Yeah, I know.
Or who is it that says that we need to put him in the, or that we need to, whenever we talk bad about the black quarterback, you got to talk bad about Justin Herbert too.
It's probably Ryan Clark, but we're not. We never played in the NFL, so we're not allowed to talk about football, according to Ryan Clark.
Did you see his? I think it was during college football. His like apology to Peter Schrager in the middle of all of his live tweets. That was funny. I like Peter Schrager, so fuck Ryan Clark.
I like Schrager as well. Ryan Clark is just weird.
Okay. Football's greatest moments. Just follow me on Twitter. Sick.
Are they saying that you are one of football's greatest moments?
I don't know. It's just random to follow me.
Who knows, dude? It might have a keen eye for you. But anyways, any other thoughts on Bengals Jags?
No. Trevor Lawrence. Don't know if he's good at football or not. We're like in that category.
I think it's teetering. This season is going to tell us a lot about. Cowboys Giants.
Woo!
Game of the day.
Yeah, game of the day for sure.
Russell Wilson, 30 of 41, 450, and 3 touchdowns.
I thought he looked good, except for
that pick at the end.
I think the Giants fans are gonna have to get used to Russell Wilson. Like he's gonna have some wow plays, and then he's gonna throw like a pick that makes absolutely no sense why he threw the football.
Is Malik Neighbors dragging himself into the top 10 receivers in the NFL? Maybe higher.
He's dragging himself into the top 5.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to talk. I forgot to talk about. Is Brian Thomas okay?
I don't know.
Because like, there's a couple times where he's alligator arms and he's not even trying to stretch for the football.
I think he's just tired of playing with Trevor Lawrence.
You think so?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. Well, that could be the case. But I mean, like, dude, you have to like lay out. I mean, if you're gonna get hit, it's football.
Yeah.
Like, we were talking so highly of him and LSU wide receivers. He was in that category of like, you know, the debate between Ohio State and LSU wide receivers. Like LSU was making the strongest camp.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, back to Malik Neighbors. I think he's playing himself into top 5.
9, 167, and 2 touchdowns. The 2 touchdowns were great. Wando Robinson also had a huge game.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you're a burner and you can run past the Cowboys secondary, and then Russell Wilson just drops a move ball in your hand.
They're perfect for Russell Wilson because he only throws deep balls.
Yeah. I'll stand by it. The Russell Wilson moon ball is one of the prettiest balls in all of football. It's gorgeous.
He just can't throw like a 10-yard slant.
No, he can't throw anything else.
It doesn't compute in his brain.
Yeah. No,
like,
it's
either like deep ball, deep moon ball, or just a dump off.
I genuinely think he kept trying to hit the giant screen in center field in AT&T Stadium. He gets that ball up there, dude.
Well, this makes me nervous because next week we have to play the Cowboys. Their offense looks really good.
It does.
Their offense is humming right now. And Dax looked good.
Javonte Williams has looked fantastic.
Yeah. Well, their entire offense has looked
much
better. I mean, CeeDee Lamb obviously had a big game. A lot of Cowboys fans were calling for his head after the 2 drops or the 3 drops in the Eagles game. I gave my buddy
the ones at the end, really.
Yeah. My buddy Jared is a huge Cowboys fan. He's like, dude, CeeDee Lamb fucking of course.
Yeah, guys. If you hate CeeDee Lamb so much, we'll take him.
Yeah, no shit.
Take him off your hands, I promise. You won't have to worry about it.
Well, yeah, he had a big bounce back game. But the story of the game is Brandon Aubrey being the best kicker in football.
Dude, it almost
so
stresses me out how little it looks like he puts into those kicks.
Because he doesn't. I mean, it's
like one step and drive, dude.
His percent, like I'm sure you can look up a stat, but his percentage from like 50, I'm like he's money. Like he makes 55 yarders. Like the average 30
64 yarder he hit, he still had room to spare.
Dude, he absolutely nailed it. Which, by the way, Tate Sandell, our kicker, he had that 52-yarder or the 53-yarder.
That was a bomb.
It could have gone for.
That was a bomb.
It probably would have been good from 60.
Yeah,
we might have a kicker. We'll figure that out. I hope if we get into some situations where we have to kick a field goal from that deep, Brent Venables lets him kick. I want to see if he's got the leg for it because that 53-yarder looked really good. But yeah, no, Brandon Aubrey, he's a stud. I saw a debate with Pardon My Take. They were talking about non-quarterback. If all of the players that are in the NFL right now were free agents, do you think Brandon Aubrey gets drafted?
Yes. Drafted?
What round? Yeah.
Fucking probably like the third or the fourth.
Tony Jefferson interception.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Boomer. You think he gets drafted in the fourth?
Third or fourth round, dude.
Even with all the good offensive linemen and receivers in the NFL?
Or maybe not that high. Maybe not. Maybe if we're redrafting the entirety of the NFL, but someone's going to take a questionably high pick on him, and they're going to look really smart.
I think sixth round makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like having a kid, like in the NFL's, like there are games that you're going to be in tight situations like this one.
Yeah,
and you need a kicker that's going to be nails.
I'd honestly feel in a 1-point game, I'd feel more comfortable throwing him out there from 70 than trying to hit a Hail Mary.
Well, if you think about it, Dallas they've nailed a lot of the kickers that they've drafted. And when those kickers move on, they're not as good. But Dan Bailey was really good.
Maybe it's the dome that helps. I mean, it certainly is the dome that helps. But
I don't know what it is.
He's money outside too.
They nail offensive linemen. They nail kickers. And
someone nails into Jerry Jones' brain.
Yeah.
But
he's made my life so miserable. He's done great for you though. Happy for you.
I love Jerry Jones. He's my favorite. He's my favorite personality in all of football.
Yeah. Well, it makes no sense that he sent him to the Packers too. Like that's like you guys beat the shit out of the Cowboys in the playoffs every year.
The Packers are to the Cowboys what the 49ers are to the Packers.
Well, and at first, people within the division were really happy that Michael Parsons wasn't in the division anymore. But when you think about it, the Commanders and the Eagles, those are playoff teams. If they have to go against the Packers, it's like relive the nightmares,
Fuck, dude. But yeah, no, it was a fun-ass game. The left tackle from the Giants just slapping the shit out of the Cowboys. It's just so funny, dude.
I want to watch that.
Good.
I want to watch that again. I'm going to pull it up.
It's so fucking funny. Dude, it's so good. It's so good.
I'm going to show the...
Put it on the screen.
I'm going to put it on the screen.
It's so good. Every fucking time. So good. It makes me laugh every fucking time. It's so
good.
Dude,
he had what? You told me about it, that they had 4 penalties for 60 yards. Didn't they still end up scoring on that drive?
Well, there was a 4 penalty play. There was a play where they had
was it on the Giants?
Yeah, there were 3 on the Giants, and it was offset by a taunting penalty from CeeDee Lamb. So there was
oh, never mind. Okay, I said Giants on offense. He had 4 penalties himself.
Oh yeah, no, no. Did you see this? Did you see the picture of him and Jameis talking it up on the sidelines?
Nuh-uh.
They were like, whatever the fuck this conversation. The fact that this conversation is not mic'd up is a crime against humanity.
Yeah,
but no, there was one play where I think it was encroachment, and then there was a defensive holding. And then CeeDee Lamb was on the ground, and he was laughing and pointing at the guy that got the DPI or encroachment or defensive holding or whatever it was. And then they threw the flag on CD for taunting. And then there was another flag thrown for late hit on the quarterback or some shit. And then I think it was it the Broncos game? There was another game. It was another one of the morning games. There was a 3 penalty play. It may have been the Cards game. It may have been the Cardinals game. There was an offsides and then a holding and then some other shit that happened too. And it's just a weird day for penalties in the NFL, but it was hilarious. I'm gonna start kind of clicking through these though. Rams 33, Titans 19. Rams, Matthew Stafford looked pretty good.
Dude, it was a tight game for most of the game until the fourth quarter.
Cam Ward's going to be a fucking dude.
His touchdown pass is like one of the best that I've seen from a rookie quarterback.
He's good, man.
Yeah.
Cam Ward is a good quarterback.
He's not there yet. I mean, he's a lot of the plays that he's making is just him being an athlete. He's got to get better at some of the tighter details as a
quarterback. But the team also sucks around him, though. So
yeah. Oh, no. Khalil Mack.
Yeah, his elbow.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
I saw someone tweet, and they were like, Cam Ward plays football the way that Bears fans wish Caleb Williams did.
Well, they're not going to let Caleb Williams play that brand of football.
I know.
The interception was bad.
The interception made me laugh so hard. He does all that rolling out of the pocket just to spin it, and Kirby Joseph, who I fucking hate, just comes flying out of nowhere and nabs it. Yeah. It's funny.
Well, and again, like I said, like his receivers don't come back to help him; they just stay put.
That's true.
I was hoping that Ben Johnson would fix that. Like you have to have some kind of scramble drill, and I don't know. Caleb Williams, his confidence is down right now. They got to figure a way to boost it. Well, maybe the Cowboys, their defense isn't that good, so maybe a little bounce back game for Caleb.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
But they're good. They're good in the trenches, though. The Titans.
They are.
They're good in the trenches.
That's they
one
nailed.
Thing that they made sure
the Amenor pick.
Yeah,
Eli Amenor. They nailed that.
Well, and I thought he was a project coming out of Stanford.
Yeah,
but they've done a really good job of developing him. He's not really a burner. He's not really a speed guy. He reminds me a little of Mike Evans, where like he needs to figure out the timing of his routes. Like that was a big thing coming out of Stanford, where it's like this guy's got potential, but he's just not a fast wide receiver. So you have to the clock in your head whenever you're like timing up your routes and timing up when to get open for your quarterback it's gonna take him about a couple of years, but he's looked good so far. So
yes. Pats Dolphins was a very fun game. We got the punt return TD followed up immediately by the kickoff return TD.
It was kind of a lull until that happened.
It was. Did you see the picture of Braves?
Oh yeah,
brought in with Antonio Gibson.
Oh yeah,
beautiful.
Braves
so fun. I love Braves.
Very happy about that. And I'm glad that Antonio Gibson is returning kicks and punts. That was a strength of his at Memphis with Mike Norvell.
I know.
So
gutsy
win.
Drake May was efficient.
Yeah, he looked okay. I mean, he wasn't great, but he had a couple of nice throws.
Yeah, for sure.
It's funny because the day that Drake May had, like, wasn't too far off from Caleb Williams, and we're praising Drake May more than Caleb.
I know. So I saw this thing from Dan Orlovsky get resurfaced from about 3 years ago after everything went south in New England for Bill Belichick in the past. And he literally said, word for word, if you take Mac Jones and replace Brock Purdy with him in San Francisco, we're talking about Mac Jones as better than Brock Purdy. He'd be better than Brock Purdy. And I don't know if he's necessarily better than him, but Mac Jones went out and balled out for the Niners. And then went against the Saints.
And it's funny that you bring that up because that was kind of like a fuck you game from Kyle Shanahan because he wanted to draft Mac Jones. That was the quarterback that he wanted. And this felt like the game where it was like, all right, like, let me show you what I can do with Mac Jones. Because that's kind of Mac Jones, like the kind of quarterback that he is. That's the perfect quarterback for Shanahan. Like him and Purdy, that's the type of quarterback that he wants. Like Trey Lance didn't really fit that mold. Justin Fields wouldn't have fit that mold. Like the quarterbacks like that are dual threats. Like he wants a guy that the timing and anticipation throws. And he looked kind of bad to start, but then he settled in and he looked better.
He started getting it going.
The Saints, man, they're a team with grit. Like
they're gonna fight their ass off.
Yeah. I mean, I wish Chicago would do that, but that's neither here nor there. I digress.
Spencer looked okay. I mean, he statistically looks better than I think the eye test was, but it was fun to see Spencer ball out like that.
Yeah. The Saints, they're going to fight every game that they play.
I wish Danny would get more run with the Saints. I wish they played.
It's going to take He's learning right now. I think he'll start playing soon.
Plus, I mean, he's kind of built to take over for Mario Davis whenever he inevitably retires.
It's a good linebacker to learn from too.
Very good, very good.
What are the
Bills.
Saints gonna do? The last thing on this, what do you think their plan is? Like, do you think they're gonna draft a quarterback? Who do you think they tank for? Who do you think they draft?
I don't know because I mean,
who fits Kellen Moore's offense? Like, who fits that? You can't take Arch anymore with the way that he's looked.
No, I'd almost. Yeah,
I feel like Nussmeier is the best bet for the Saints.
Yeah,
I think that's the quarterback that Kellen Moore would want.
I think so too. Nuss or probably Nussmeier.
Mateer?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm hesitant for Mateer to go anywhere shitty. I'd love to see Mateer in like Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Well, no. I wouldn't want to see him in Pittsburgh.
Not with Arthur Smith?
No. Send him to somewhere where he's going to succeed.
That's fair. Send him to like Seattle. No, actually, no, don't do that. L.A. McVay? That'd be fun. John Mateer playing for Sean McVay? That'd be fun.
That'd be really very fun. I could also see him. No, never mind. The Dolphins are going down the toilet, but I think I could see him playing in Miami with.
You know what really intrigues me? At some point, because I don't think they go with him forever. I think at some point in the next 4 to 5 years, the Lions look to replace Jared Goff. Depending on how they stay together, you get like maybe not even like a Mateer, but 2-3 years from now, you get like I don't know, who's a young up and coming guy in college. Like you get like a Julian Sand, say that his career works out well. Like, you get like a stud like that for the Lions and see if they can really keep this thing going. It's pretty interesting. I think about that.
We'll see.
Bills just, beat the shit out the Jets. There's really, really not a whole lot there. Josh Allen, I think, broke his nose, maybe.
Yeah, I turned on the game late, and lo and behold, the angel from my nightmare, Trubisky, was in the game. It was just immediate Vietnam flashback. So this could go south very quickly. And then he throws a dot, and it was just a great pass. And I was like, oh, okay, of course.
Mr. Biscuit doesn't look too bad playing for a competent,
Well, Joe Brady's a good OC too. Like he runs a good offense. So
very good.
Josh Allen went back out there. The Jets, there's a lot of upside. I think Aaron Glenn can change the culture of that franchise. I just shitty ownership. It's really hard to overcome shitty ownership. Ben Johnson's figuring out the hard way. But again, both Lions coordinators had to take over dumpster fires. So I told you Justin Fields at some point would kind of come back down to earth, and he had his worst passing performance he's ever had, and he got hurt. I feel bad.
James Cook looked fucking fantastic,
dude. That run that he had with the Barry Sanders
second quarter,
it was the Barry Sanders run was just
because it started like through the B gap on the left hand side, and then he makes one dude miss, slips through, and it immediately cuts him out the other side of the line. And he's gone.
Yeah, that was a great run. But Bills. Did your Super Bowl pick is starting to look more evident with them. I can see it.
Yeah.
I had the Ravens, but I'd rather see Josh Allen win the Super Bowl, but it's starting to look evident.
I'd rather see Jordan Love win the Super Bowl.
I'm sure ain't gonna happen, bud.
I probably won't.
Although this is the year. Brett Favre won his when he was 27.
Art Starr won his first one at 27. Aaron won his at 27.
You got your own little 27 club.
I do.
Too bad they all lived.
All right. Fucking tell me about it. So, moving on. Seahawks. I don't know what the fuck Caleb Johnson did. Beat the Steelers 31-17. I don't think that changes the outcome in this game from a win-loss standpoint, the Caleb Johnson kickoff deal. But it certainly doesn't help. Aaron had kind of his down-to-earth 41-year-old game, but he was still throwing some dimes, man. He was putting some balls up there. He looked good for a 41-year-old, but, the Seahawks just out-physical the Steelers throughout most of the game. It was pretty crazy.
If you're a Jets fan, you probably don't feel too good about your team after seeing that the Steelers might be bad.
Yeah.
Like they don't look like a good football team. I don't know. It doesn't make. I feel like the Steelers need to have like a mid quarterback for their team to be good.
Yeah.
Like they need a Kenny Pickett or like a Russell Wilson or just somebody that's not like. I bet Mason Rudolph would be better for this team than Aaron Rodgers. As weird as that sounds, like I feel like they need to have like a below average quarterback for their team to succeed.
It definitely makes Mike Tomlin's defenses play a lot better. I forgot damn sure.
It's because they have to. But DK looked good. Like
DK looked good.
I mean,
JSN continues to
didn't
shine as the wide receiver one.
he didn't really have like a big day. Like you look at the stat sheet, it didn't look good, but he was open a lot. It's just Aaron, couldn't get it off to him.
Yeah.
Jalen Warren had a
Monster game.
Yeah, he had a nice screen pass that he almost took for a touchdown, where he broke like 3 tackles.
It's really pissing me off because I was so high on Caleb Johnson coming into the season. I thought Caleb Johnson was going to be everything, and he's not gotten a ton of touches, and he looks like shit when he has.
Well, and yeah, they just don't really feed him the ball. You can't. Running back is a rhythm position. Like you got to be in the rhythm. So, and
we'll see. I still think he can be really good. You just can't go shit for brains in a situation like that. So
yeah. You want to get reps, got to be good on special teams.
Exactly. Ravens Browns. D-Hop might be back
until it wasn't.
Yeah, pretty much. Excited for the Packers defense. D-Hop, dude.
Oh yeah,
D-Hop balled out, dude. Yeah. Lamar looked great, obviously. Dylan Gabriel got his first career touchdown. Dylan Gabriel came in garbage time and threw a nice little TD pass.
And then that scares me too because we got to play the Browns, and like, what if Dylan Gabriel's playing at that point? Like, that makes me nervous.
Oh no, yeah, Packers got to play the Browns too. We might kill Joe Flacco. We might fucking kill Joe Flacco. He can't move, dude. There's not a whole lot to talk about this game, though. I mean, the Ravens just opened up a can of whoop ass on the Browns.
Do you guys play? Yeah, you do play you guys are going to get stomped by the Ravens at the end of the season.
I don't think so. Probably, actually.
Hey, listen, Lamar Jackson doesn't lose to the NFC teams very often. I think he's lost to 2 NFC teams in his career.
Yeah.
One of them was Daniel Jones, which we haven't talked about that game.
Daniel Jones might be fucking back, dude.
Hey, what did I tell you?
God damn it. I'm so mad. I was completely wrong on the Colts. Also, I just want to point this out. Damn it, I'm forgetting his name. But the pick celebration with Blue, fire. That was so sick. I love Blue. Blue's the best mascot in football.
Jim Irsay had everything to do with the reason I was high on the Colts.
Maybe Jerry Jones does need to fucking die, dude.
Hey, the Colts, I mean, Daniel Jones looks good, man. I was kind of talking myself into
smiling.
it.
I've never seen Daniel Jones smile.
But remember what I told you, though. Like, it would be funny if Daniel Jones had an incredible season, they pay him a bunch of money, and they can't pay Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
And then they go
back. Jonathan Taylor was everywhere, dude. Oh, my God.
He's good. And I remember talking about this when we first started recording in the preseason. I talked about Jonathan Taylor being a running back that like doesn't get talked about in the same light as like Barkley and Derrick Henry, but he's up there with those guys. If I was building the team, like he's definitely like on my radar. Like he's up there with Saquon Barkley because he's still really good, and their offense is good. Like Anthony Richardson says a lot about him when Daniel Jones beats him out, but is also performing at the level that he's playing.
23 for 34, 316 and a touchdown, man. He played well.
Which Broncos are kicking themselves, giving the Colts a chance to re-kick. That was funny.
The leverage call, that one was funny. But
well, who do the Colts have left? So they got the Titans coming up. I think they could beat the Titans. The Titans are going to be a good team, but they're still trying to figure things out. The Titans, it's like a slow progress with them. They'll lose to the Rams. Raiders could be one of those tricky games.
Cardinals will be a good game. Colts will be a good game that week.
That's going to be a surprisingly good game where it shouldn't be, but it will be. And then they got the Chargers. That'll be a loss because it's in SoFi.
Yeah.
I mean, their schedule's workable. It's a decently tough schedule, but I
They
think
might
can
contend
win.
for second place in the AFC South.
Yeah, I think they can win 9 games like they do every year.
Yeah, no, it's actually. Well, I mean, I'm saying that. I say that they can contend for second place. The Texans are 0-2. The Colts are in first place in their division right now.
Yeah.
So, I still think the Texans are the best team in that division, but
I know ball.
you do know ball. I was way wrong on the Colts, man. Way wrong.
I was way wrong about the Bengals. I thought their offensive line would be much better.
Yeah. Cards 27, Panthers 22. I don't think you're going to win a game in Carolina when Bryce Young has to throw the ball 55 times. With that being said, they almost came back and won it.
Yeah.
And Tedero McMillan looks fantastic. He was my favorite receiver in the draft last year. Tedero looks amazing.
Well,
you don't think so?
He had a great game, but there was some. I don't know. I'm very hard on the kid. Like they. I think Canales did a really good job of scheming him open, but he's such a big wide receiver. He needs to use his physicality. Like there were times where the corner was, let's just say, rerouting him.
Yeah, that's true. Especially when he was up against Will Johnson.
Yeah, in press coverage.
Johnson,
yeah, whenever he wasn't going up against Will Johnson is when he was getting the bulk of his receptions.
Yeah,
but they're going to force feed him. They're going to force feed him because he was, the first
receiver taking with 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, Hunter Renfrow, he's back.
He's back, man.
I'm not a big McMillan fan. I hope he does well just to shut me up, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All the receivers that everybody loved in McMillan and Luther Burden, I was a lot lower on. So
I've never been that high on Luther Burden, but Tedero, I've been big on him.
I'm waiting, and we'll talk about this game coming up because it was a game that was just played a little bit ago. But let's go to the next game.
Yeah,
Kyler with doing some crazy fuck shit that only he can do, and then follows it up with an interception.
Okay. Yeah, no, it was the perfect Kyler experience. But good to see the Cardinals 2-0. I like that. Last time Cardinals 2-0, they started the season 7-0, lost to the Packers, and then ended up still making the playoffs. But
dog shit.
Yeah, it fell apart. Next game, Fox's game of the week, the 325 kick, Super Bowl 59 rematch. Jalen Hurts said, "We won the fucking game. Shut your bitch ass." He didn't say bitch ass. He just said, "Shut your ass up" to Chris Jones, which don't fuck with Chris Jones. His brother's insane, and his other brothers in the UFC. So
I was actually surprised that they ended up winning this game. Like I know they had the better football team, but it felt like
it was an ugly game.
Yeah, it kind of felt like a game that Kansas City needed to win, and usually when Kansas City, like coming off of a loss, like I think Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes were like 24-4 or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, now they're 24-5 or something. But Chiefs are 0-2, so they're gonna have to figure it out. Yeah. Well, they got injuries at receiver too, and they I don't think they were. I mean, did Jalen Royal play? The wide receiver they drafted? I was very high on him.
I don't think so. No.
Xavier Worthy's, he's out. And Rashee Rice, obviously.
Yeah.
Not in. So
but I mean it was an entertaining game for sure. It's just
they just couldn't run the ball. Like Mahomes was the only one that could run the ball. I mean, he had the bulk of the rushing yards.
Yeah.
So
what do you think about the tush push stuff? There's been a lot of controversy on the internet. For once, it's not the Chiefs getting all the bullshit rough hate.
Well, I mean, look around, not just the NFL, but even college football when teams are trying to do the tush push. Most of them are pretty unsuccessful because they can't run it like the Eagles. The Eagles are good at it. Yeah. So, like, if you're going to ban it, it's just because one team uses it like a cheat code, but they're also
the only team that can do it successfully.
Yeah.
So I'm in the same boat.
Well, and I will say this hurts. I mean, he didn't play great,
Yeah.
But they won the game, so
I'll say he did what he did to win. At the end of the day, it's what you have to your quarterback. So
yeah, Brian Kelly loves him for that.
Brian Kelly does love him for that.
Don't ask. Don't ask
him.
Yeah.
Don't ask him about it. Don't ask him. Saquon had a good day, 22 for 88 and a touchdown. It was tough for them to run the ball for most of that game.
Well, yeah, because Landon Dickerson was out.
Yeah.
So, and the Chiefs still have a good defense.
They do, especially their front four. Their front four is pretty good.
Yeah.
Sunday night, Falcons 22, Vikings 6. Neither quarterback really got anything going. Bijan Robinson was everything.
Dude, he was amazing.
Literally, all the Falcons ran was wide zone out of pistol.
Well, yeah, and it works because, I mean, I don't know what's going on with the Vikings. I know Harrison Smith didn't play. They had a couple of injuries on defense.
And their offense. They're missing both their tackles.
Yeah.
And their center went down.
Well, and I know a lot of Vikings fans were pissed that, what's his name, Zach Robinson? He's calling the plays.
Zach Robinson's for the Falcons, yes. And they were getting the plays in slow and late. Kevin O'Connell calls them for the Vikings.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Well, a lot of Vikings fans are pissed about that, but I mean, I don't know why. Like,
it was just a really weird game. It was a really weird game. Parker Romo was nails though.
Well, and I'll tell you this. For the Falcons. Yeah. I'll say this: like Raheem Morris finally has kind of the defense that he wants. All of their rookies ended up coming up big for them. They were getting to the quarterback, which, like you said, Vikings both their tackles are out. So and McCarthy, like I don't know. I mean, I know it's never really that high on McCarthy, but it's kind of hard to judge him based off of a 2-game sample size. Like, what is he going to look like, later on?
So. For sure, he missed some shots though. I mean.
The final throw, the final interception that Watts picked off, it was just a bad throw. I don't know if it was on Jefferson. It's kind of hard to blame it on a receiver that's been in that system for a long time. Like, did he run the wrong route? But I saw some controversy there. I think, I don't know. As low as I am on JJ McCarthy, I'm not going to write him off just yet because
no, me neither.
I need to see what he looks like by the end of the season when he's got time to gel in that offense.
Completely agree. Michael Penix didn't necessarily have a good game. He felt frustrated. It felt frustrating for him from the jump. The noise really got to Penix. It was bothering him.
Well, their defense is still good. Brian Flores is one of the best. Like schematically, like he's like an X's and O
Falcons
for the defense.
Might quietly have a top 10 defense of football this year.
Dude, no, their defense is good. Like I saw a lot from the game against.
They had 6 sacks?
Yeah. Well, they had
tackles are out, but still. I mean,
what did they have? They had 2 interceptions too. So,
they
played really well.
Almost 3. Billy missed one.
Yeah.
Or Billy missed the second one.
Yeah. Well, Pierce looked good. The guy they drafted from Tennessee, and then the other edge rusher that they drafted.
Walker.
Yeah, from Georgia.
Walker looked good. Their interior looked good.
Well, their front seven is just
backer. Yeah, man, they look really good. Good.
Falcons are going to be they're going to be contending with the Bucks for the NFC South. It's going to be a tough out.
Yeah. You might get 2 teams out of the NFC South in the playoffs.
And then next week they've got an easy game against the Panthers. I think it could get ugly.
Yeah, the Panthers might be right back in hell.
Well, I think it'll be a low-scoring game, but I agree. I think Falcons' defense is legit.
Bryce Young is going to get thrown around.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any other thoughts on that game?
No. Falcons.
You want to get to Monday night, the game that we just about an hour and a half ago, we saw come to a close.
Yeah, Bucks looked good. I don't know what I think of the Bucks right now because they haven't been as good as I thought they were going to be. They're still pretty good defensively, but offensively,
they're working through a lot with the new OC.
Yeah, and you can tell. But a lot of the route concepts that they run are just kind of meh.
Yeah.
So, but they hit with Ibuka. Ibuka looks really good.
Yeah, they just the thing about them, man, they just have so much talent in that wide receiver room.
Yeah.
I mean, Sterling Shepard's probably your worst receiver, like that's.
There were times where their offensive line was impressive. Like that Texans defense is good, and they've got really good pass rush, and they just couldn't get to Baker. But then there were times
down
where
both tackles, dude.
Yeah, when Wirfs comes back, Baker's going to have a much better protection. But Baker, just a dog. I mean, this is the second week in a row he's had a game-winning drive. He's just got that. He's got shit to him, man. He'll run.
Well, I just love the run, the first down run that he had on the end. It looked like he landed and rolled his ankle up, and then as soon as C.J. Gardner-Johnson starts talking shit, he hops right back up, and it looks like it didn't phase him.
Yeah,
I love. Oh my god! And obviously, all bias. I really don't care. All bias. But even without the bias, I fucking love Baker Mayfield.
Well, yeah, everybody does.
He's a pure fucking football player.
He's the easiest guy to root for.
Yeah, unless you're my aunt or a Nebraska fan for whatever reason.
Well, I'm with you. Baker Mayfield, he's the best.
He's the most.
But
they said it right on the broadcast. They said he's a quarterback that plays football with an offensive lineman mentality.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you want.
And that's exactly what the team wants to. Like, that's why they rally around him. He's not afraid to take a couple hits. And he's just a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Like, at this point, he used to keep a notebook of all the haters. There's not many haters left. Like,
no.
Everybody's kind of rooting for him, so he needs to, like, find his own, like, chip on his shoulder. Like, he doesn't have that chip on his shoulder anymore.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side, the Texans' offensive line is still kind of what I thought it was going to be. Like, C.J. Stroud is having to run for his life. Like, every time he snaps the ball. It's bad. I don't know why they got rid of Tunsil. I know he was getting penalized a lot, but he's still a good left tackle.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't get it. But
well, and they need to figure out you drafted both of the Iowa State wide receivers, and he targeted Higgins once.
Yeah.
Like, Higgins is a good wide receiver. Like, you need to get him going.
I completely agree.
Him and Nico Collins, maybe Jaden Noel, the other wide receiver. It's not like they don't have they've got a good offense. I mean, they're missing Joe Mixon, but it looks like Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb ran the ball fine. Willie Marks looked good when he got the ball. Their rookie.
Yeah. Well, I think he only had like 3 rushes. It wasn't very much. It's the screenplay where he picked up that 37 yards. That was what made him look good. But yeah, they got offensive line issues. There's no. Like, their skill positions are fine and their defense is good, but I mean, when you barely have time to throw, it makes things tough. So Texans they got to figure out their offensive line. They got to play better, or else they're not going to be your AFC South champions like you thought.
Yeah, I know. It might be a Jacksonville Indy fight.
Well, and that's what scared me about them going in is their offensive line. Like, I know Nico Collins is going to be a good wide receiver. He's got to figure out the connection with Jaden Higgins, though, because that's going to make his life a lot easier.
No, for sure.
And in the game that's currently going on, Chargers, my AFC West division winner, they look good.
Yeah, they're starting to piece it together. Justin Herbert's had a lot better start to the second half than he really played in the first. Yeah. But
is Trey Harris
right now?
Trey Harris
2 for 34.
Well, once they finally get rid of Quentin Johnson, which I don't think they will, just because he will have a couple of wild plays. Like, you've got the talent there with Lad McConkey, Trey Harris, a couple of good wide receivers. Their defense is awesome.
Yeah, they've been great. Tony Jefferson with the pick. I mean, we mentioned it just a few minutes ago, but love it. Love seeing TJ ball, man.
Also, you're getting the old rivalry, Harbaugh versus Carroll.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised they haven't fucking shot each other on either side of the field yet. But I don't like the Monday night doubleheader. I'll say that right now.
I don't mind if you're gonna flex because like you think one of the games is gonna be bad. I don't mind it. That way you don't have to watch like the bet. Ooh, Genty, stud.
God,
he makes a 5-yard run look incredible.
He's got that Saquon in him, man.
He does.
He's just shifty as shit, dude. But yeah, no, I mean, I don't mind it in that scenario, but like, it's week 2, man. Like, I shouldn't have to be up till midnight watching this game.
Oh my God, his wide receivers can't block for shit.
No, they can't.
That could have been an explosive run if Jacoby Myers knew who to block. Or not Myers, but whoever number 10 is. Thornton?
Oh, Thornton, yeah.
Yeah.
But You got anything else you want to touch on before we go on and get up out of here?
No, I think we're good. I think we hit on everything. We'll record again. What, Wednesday or Thursday night?
Yeah, definitely. And then we'll actually have a 2-pod week this week. So we're gonna make it happen. So all right. Well, that has been this College Football Week 3, NFL Week 2 recap for Locker Room Talk with Dalton and Sebastian. And see you guys later.